Right back. Nice. Yo, what up, Hectic? I'm still setting up just a bit. Let's do this. I think I gotta stay in the Woo category because we're gonna talk Woo today. Of course, that and a massive day for the unemployed. Ah, snap! I forgot something important. Okay. There we go. Yo, what up, Samir? Enjoy. How are you doing? Doing a live stream with the Cyberpunk collab releases? Probably. It's the 29th. There's a small problem with that. It's the date. Ouch! You have to punch me every time you pull up like damn. Yo, what are we cooking today? Apparently, apparently we're cooking cocaine today, man. What the hell is going on? No, not the last stream, the day of the update. Oh, the day of the update. Probably. I mean, I can be there. I'm trying to go back to streaming more frequently. But no promises though. No promises, because a lot of the times I try to make promises and I end up not being able to live up to them. So I want to make sure I give my word only when I know I can deliver. Until then, tough. How are we doing, chat? How is everybody doing today? It's hot. I don't know where you guys live, but it is hot out here in I think Central Europe. Even in France, I heard that shit is hot. Man, everything is hot, my boy.
That is a games.
Yeah, I think I can just close this stuff right here. Would you be interested in doing polls on my account? Oh, I'd be honored, man. Sure. Hell yeah. Color me honored. I will give you your 2D Woo Berry in the first temple. That'll be me, man. I rarely do. Yeah, I think since back in the day. Oh, back in the day. Like Genshin days. Some people will be like, hey, can you pull on my account on stream? I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'd love to do that. Yeah, but since those days, I don't think I've pulled on anyone's account but my own. Demolition Music reminds me of this new DLC to announce. I heard about that. Man, they're coming after our wallet, huh? They really want to go. They really want us to go. Ooh, I don't know. See, the problem is, I think it's just one side quest. I like how thirsty are you for more Witcher? That's the real question. How thirsty are you? I don't know, man. Because how much is that gonna be? Do we know how much that's gonna be? I'll be real. If it's $10 or more, I don't think I'm gonna take it then, man. I'll be honest. I mean, I'd love to. Don't misunderstand. I'd love to, but I don't know, man. $10. We need more out of that. Oh man, I need that goddamn monthly pass for Wuthering Waves, bro. God damn it. Gonna have to wait for that salary, bro. I need that. I need that monthly pass that I can get as much pulls as possible to secure my 2D anime baddies, man. God damn it. Ugh. Need the you need to what's that called? Update that subscription, man. They even send you a mail in game. They go, oh well, your monthly pass is about to expire. It's like fuck. God damn it. Well, the rumor is it's an expansion. Hey yo, what? So you talking? So we're saying like it's gonna be like Heart of Stone, or something like that. There's no way. No. Okay, if that's the case, you know what? I'd like to retract what I just said. There's a good chance I'll be picking some of that stuff up, man. How the fuck did they work on that? You know what? Let's look it up. Witcher 3 new expansion. Oh, called Songs of the Past. It is. Holy shit. Oh, I'm getting this. Hey, if there's one thing we know about The Witcher 3's expansions, those are expansions. They expand on them babies. Oh, I'm getting this. Oh yeah. Let's see. The brand new expansion for Witcher 3 will take you on the path with Geralt of Rivia once more. It's been co-developed with Fool's Theory and it's coming to PC, Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 in 2027. Next year. What the hell, baby? That is a long time, baby. What the hell? Okay, I guess I'll download and replay Witcher 3 fifth time in preparation. It'll probably be for me like the 15th time. He's cute. Fifth time. Aww. I replayed like 4 months ago, got distracted, I didn't finish the DLC. So now I finished Blood and Wine with enough muscle memory. I got through, I'll be shit how about Child calls out. Oh yeah. Expand on the what? Oh, they expand, man. Like what's good? Toussaint is by far the best region to explore. Like it's so full of secrets and it's so good. I cannot do it. I'll be too tempted to go fucking OCD diving in Skellige again, and life is too short and precious. No way is this even possible. I know, that is shocking news, dude. That is shocking news. I'll be honest, I'm really, really excited for this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for this one. Oh yeah, we are eating good. 2027. Though I feel like I don't know what it is, man. Games typically, you know, DLC and stuff like that, like when they're announced, it's typically like just a few months away. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the start of 2027, like first month or second month, like January or February. That makes the most amount of sense to me in terms of, freaking fuck, when we're going to be getting this. All right. And what about you? How are you doing, chat? What's going on? How's the Gacha space doing? I've been told this happens again, man. Saintontas is telling his underage audience to do cocaine and live life. Now that's one hell of a title. I need juice. You know what? You know what I need? I need juice. It is hot, bro. Like, it is insane how hot it is. All right. Dude, I'm spamming lemonade. because it's so refreshing and hydrating. I'm just spamming that shit. Brr. Oh yeah, kind of hits the spot. Refreshing. Doing good, just driving. Oh yeah, you're chilling. Ah man, I miss driving. I didn't drive in like 2, 3 years now. Yeah, good. Hype for the collab. Which one? There's all kinds of collabs now. You got to be specific. Yeah, what up, Solo Knife? Holy is 007 first slight peek. I just finished watching the full gameplay as a movie. You just watched 007 movie? Whoa, you were missing, huh? What the fuck is juice? I want some grape drink, water, sugar, purple. Oh, yeah. See, we drink different. We drink different stuff. Air conditioning. Yeah. See, hectic. That's a distant proposition. All right. Yeah, I see. I don't think I can afford having that, man. I don't like to open the window because I live next to green, and all the time I hear banging on the window of some insect that was just flying straight into my room, and I can't open it. Like I just keep this small little gap open just for air to come in, but I can't open the window completely, and so I'm just there like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, I don't think I want to open it all the way, so I just tank the heat. I might change my shirt though. This is the shirt I was wearing when I'm outside. You know, it helps with the sweat. I sweat a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I sweat a lot. And so, yeah, this helps with negating some of the discomfort sweat brings on me. I'm pretty sure for all the sweaters out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Times are tough. Yeah, we can say that. They're getting slightly better, but they'll take some time. You know, things take time, unfortunately. Brr. Oh, so good. Yo, what up, DSO? All right, so do we just get into it, chat? I'll be honest, I kind of want to learn Denya while we at it. I just want to learn some Denya real quick. Because I have no idea how she plays. And my Luke does ass damage. My Luke, he's doing no pain, bro. Truth be told. I low-key regret Denya and Luke now. I'm just here going... Oh shit! I'm just, you know, they don't do dick. There's an update. What did they do? Why is? Look at Hayuki up there, man, trying to act all cute and shit. I'll be able to afford the Porsche NTE and to S6 Lucy. You're gonna S6 Lucy? What? Oh, hell, man. God damn. S6ing a unit is... Yo, chat. Have you ever... Type 1 if you've ever S6'd a unit. As in, like, you know, spent money on a 5-star premium unit. Type 2 if you've never done that. I'll be real. I could never. I could never. And also something else. Low-key, there's not a shot at whales or anything, but... feels kind of useless. I don't know about you, but it feels kind of useless. It's like, what? Why the fuck for? Like, I don't need that additional amount of damage. Oh, besides, you know, it's like getting the best car around or something. You know, it's that type of a consumer mentality, in my opinion. Yo, what up, Dystopia? Kane, how you doing, man? Yo, what up, Muse? I'm gonna call you Muse. Yo, would you be interested in doing about 200 pulls for both characters next month for me? Oh, hell yeah, I'd be honored, man. Just DM me and yeah, so there's 2 now. Shit, I'm honored, chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yo, V. Yo, what up, GG Rumor? Fuck. Clutch stream, perfect dinner time for content. Oh, appreciate you, man. I got you, bro. My Calcharo is S6. No, I was talking about, well, you slick fucks. Look, I'm talking about, you know, the unit. You actually spend your money and all the resources on one premium unit. You know, whether it's money or, you know, you save your pulls for forever. Because you can do that. I just rounded out the Nikkei and it was fun for a unit I genuinely liked. I gotta play that. I still gotta make a EK stream. I gotta do that. I'm not a well-just dolphin. It's nice using them for years. True. True. I think dolphins is the best type of fish you can be in these gacha games. For example, I can still use Jinsei just fine, even next year. So you do it for the characters to age better, especially if you get attached to them. That's smart, actually. I can respect that. Only standard characters, not on purpose. I know, man, right? I could get S6 character, but I choose not to. Based. Oh, no! I have 0 days left. This sucks. Man, can't they someday just go, you know what? We see that you're a day 1 player. We appreciate you enough to drop you a free monthly pass. Here you go. On me. On Kuro Games. Here you go. Can't they do that? Instead, we pull up to remaining 0 days. Man, fuck y'all. Yo, small PP. How you doing, man? More Saint drama? So it seems, man. This came out of fucking nowhere. I know I was kidding. Should have put it in the lull. You're pulling my leg. I spent around a total of 350 on Wuwa over the 2 years so far for limited banner units only. You know what? Considering people spend money on dumb shit, that's not a lot. For spent on 2 years, that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. Oh shit. $350 on a gacha game. Oh no! Especially if you have the money and you're doing good in life. Hey, look. People will be spending money on stupid shit. Oh, I can easily do that. Oh, we're safe as fuck. Look at that. You know what? I'm so baited. I'll do it in the Denia banner. That's how baited I am. At one point, I dropped 10,000 Fantasy Brave X. I don't know that game. Saw the Denia story just today. Have you done it, man? I have not done it yet. I have not done it yet. Please do not spoil me. I appreciate. I know it's sad. I know the sentiment is definitely sad, but I have not done it yet. But they don't appreciate day 0 players, do they? Sadly not. Let's be honest, a lot of people spend over $60 a year because 12 months of the $5 pass. That's me. That's me. And then now that I picked up a second gacha game, I'll be honest, I'm looking at the monthly passes going, so I just went from $5 to $10 now. Yeah, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. $10 a month, that's $120 throughout the year. Ooh, geez, guys, I don't know. Fuck. 10,000 USB is an early gacha game on mobile. Oh, I've never heard of that. So I know some of you guys are very OGs here. Like I'm one of those, like those tourists or those Genshin kids. I just came here because of Genshin, man. I wash my hands. I spent $0 after getting S6 Zani. I'll be honest. Like if you truly enjoy a unit so much where you don't want any other one, you're fine. I used to buy ZZ's Pass, not anymore. Well, yeah, there it is. Now, I used to have that for Genshin, and then I started doing it for SSR, and now I'm doing it for Wuwa, and now I'm doing it for NTE. NTE, I'll be honest, I like doing it in NTE because of the no 50-50. These assholes over here in Wuwa, it feels like you're just like getting the monthly pass just allows you to scrape by. You know, you try to minimize the impact of the 50-50 as much as possible. But for NTE, I'm like, this is a solid investment. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so come to the bee's knees. Buying NTE pass is I got no 50-50. Ah, there it is. See, great minds think alike. That's what I'm talking about. Want me to send the mod pics on Discord? Oh, shit. You know what? Hey, send it to me privately. All right, so keep it between us. I was going to want an S6 Hayuki, but I held back. Oof. I think CJ, speak of the devil, actually, CJ got Hayuki S6, and he just makes everything just die. Nothing survives for too long. For me personally, units is more fun, so I usually never go for copies, but to each their own. I'm not gonna lie. For example, NTE, I might start a E1 type of approach, but depend on how much the pull economy they give us. Because right now we still don't know exactly how many pulls we get per patch. And I feel like as soon as we get that, it's gonna be a very important thing. You know what? We should look it up, man. Hold on. All right, let's see here. Neverness. Everness 1.1. Pull count. All right. All right, how many pulls can I get in Everness 1.1? Yeah, so no one has that information yet, unfortunately. We don't know. Yeah, shit. We don't have the math. I feel like this is a very important number. It's very important because when you consider the lack of 50-50, it's a very important number. Just watch your NTE mid reaction. Thanks for clearing it. If it's mid, how are you enjoying it so much? I'll be honest, yeah, I was so confused on that one. It's like, okay, so enjoying something makes something mediocre. That's not what mediocrity is. that's kind of, it means it's a good game. So a game that you enjoy is not mid, it's good. It's just not great or legendary status where you're like, oh shit, I can't quit this anymore. Like, holy, right? That's basically. Mediocre means mid. Okay, do you enjoy mid? I feel like we enjoy good. Mid is something you just make do with. It's like, it's fine. I just enjoy wasting time on it. Like if I have no time, I just spend it there. But like I enjoy it. Like it's good. It means it's good for me. I don't know. I feel like different terms, different sentiments. Tried NTE wasn't for me, but cool that NTE gets a player base. Not easy to do that in this gacha environment. Oh, 100%. See, here's the thing, man. I think, personally, I don't think it's that hard. And the reason why is simple. Okay, I just logged into Woowa, right? I just logged into Woowa. Okay, so. All right, here we go. What do I need to do? So I have this. I can just farm more stuff for Denia. Because we're trying to mid-max and... we're trying to mid-max and shit. All right, so let's start the count, chat. All right, you ready? Let's start the count. So this is 512, right? It's 512. Let's see how long this takes. This is my Withering Waves daily activity.
Hover modules ready. Locked in. Proceed initiating criticality protocol.
Got Hathor A4 R2 because I like the gambling. Dude, the goddamn gacha system is addictive in NTE, man. I barely got myself under control. Dude, NTE has revealed how much of a gambler I can be.
Radiance, no more.
I deliver merciful death. Ash takes form. Gotcha.
Dude, I'm doing no damage.
I am blessed.
Okay, I get he's supposed to be a behemoth.
And agony ends.
How the fuck did you goddamn berry to hear you fucking fancy day for a goddamn big berry?
Game over.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing no pain. Look at that. I'm trash.
Stay down.
Yo, Alexis, man, how are you doing? That's a lot of shilling. 100% rate up makes it easier to spend because you know you'll get stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, and also the casino thingy. Like, oh, shit. You never know. Oh, fuck. Okay, with the Rainbow Bridge. You get to see how the polls go. It's genius. I'll be honest, like the NTE gacha system is just fucking genius. What Echo said is your Denia? The blue one. I watched Braxiphone's guide. And he said that if you're planning to use Denia as a support for Luke, you need to run this set I'm farming right now. I'm trying to get a better stuff, you know, min-max her stuff, but I don't know. Okay, this time I think I'm doing more damage because they're already dead and I'm still on her.
Please.
Ow. Wait, I'm already pink. I thought I was still blue.
Edges your
F
appetite.
that. My Luke sucks! Does Luke just suck or is it that my Luke sucks? How is this ninja supposed to be tier 0 and shit? What the hell, man? I'm doing no pain. Alright, so you walk out, you do this. And you go to the battle pass. You claim this stuff. You know, adds up over time, right? So you do this. And that's it. So how much is that? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, chat. And that's me playing with the, a unit that I don't know how to necessarily play. Well, 2 units that I don't know how to play. I'm doing not the best damage. And yeah, that's it. It still took probably more. I could have spent lesser time. Only Zell for the follow. Appreciate you. 3 minutes. Yeah, what up, Pupper? I hope everything is doing well. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I really appreciate it. Probably Echo or high investment, I guess. Go look at the tutorial skill issue. Look, the game can't necessarily teach me with those tutorial shit. I need someone to teach me. That's why I like to, I own up to my mediocrity in terms of skill set in Wuthering Waves, so that people, can help me out. Because that's how best I learn. Because when someone teaches me, I rarely forget. It's a skill issue. You gotta learn Luke's rotation. You don't do his ults. You go through his skill. Oh shit! Look at the Rexton's guide. He made one for idiots like me. That'd be nice. Your suck only. You don't need to be insulting. Come on, Chad. Oh no, I ain't the only one who sucks at Luke. These are my stats. I mean, look at that. I mean, ain't he solid? 82 crit rate, 220 crit damage.
Don't want to mess for suturing.
136 ER. I mean, that's a... This man is him. And look at these stats. I don't know about you, but he looks like him to me. That's solid. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm doing no pain. This is my Denia. I still need to work on her, of course. I have good energy. I got the Sig. Because I went all out for Denia, right? Because, well, she's adorable and everything. And also, what's it called? I hear like it was very powerful. Like her Sig is incredibly important, more so than usual. So I just got her the Sig. And plus, I didn't have a rectifier. I'm fucked when it comes to Lucilla, though. I don't know how I got a Denia's fine as fuck. I don't think she's sexy. I mean, sexy, depends from person to person. But for me, she's just adorable. WoW 2 were co-op improvements. No, co-op just doesn't matter. I forgot. We made a whole video and it got lost in the sauce. My editors kind of fumbled it. Personally, I skipped Luke because he likes to suck, apparently. Pause, bro. Pause. Yo, what up, Danny Ferrer? How you been, man? You have to basic till your skill changes and do it 3 times. Okay, so I'm supposed to do this skill 3 times with Luke, and then you ult, and I guess then you swap. I just started playing WoW. I got Denia and her weapon if the free 20 pulls. What the hell, bro? Goddamn, birdie, you're lucky as hell. CJ calls out saying, "Oh, dude, yo, chat. Type 1 if you thought this came out of nowhere. Type 2 if you're like, oh, I've seen this coming from a mile away. I have. How? What are we talking about? What do you mean?" That's me, bro. I just seen this. I'm like, what are we even talking about? What? We play gacha games that sell anime girls. For crying out loud. Wait, are we back with this beef? I thought this arc was over. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's what we thought. Apparently, no. Is there a new one? Okay, so apparently Saint says to do cocaine and live life. I'm with him on the second one. I think you want to live life. That's what I'm trying to do personally. That's why I'm moving. Well, first, security here is kind of, I'll be. You want to know what's crazy, chat? I live in a place where we sleep with the front door open. I'm not even joking. The front door is open. This girl, she came for a sleepover. She was like, wait a minute. do you not close the door? Is it closed? I'm like, no, we don't close it. She's like, wait, we're sleeping with the front door open? I'm like, yeah. She's like, are you sure? That's crazy. I'm like, well, don't worry. I've been sleeping here for months now. It's been fine. But I'm seeing a lot more new people coming in and out. And pause. And I'm getting a little, concerned. Oh, there he is, the man of the hour, CJ. He lying. He got no front door in his crib. No, we do. We do. Also, what sucks about this crib is if you, because I'm waiting for a delivery. They don't know it. Like this has no number. Like they always get confused. A pause sleepover. Well, from time to time, yours truly can fuck up. I have no idea who this Saint guy is, but next stream gonna be Saint versus VXV. No. See, here's the thing. I remain as respectful as possible towards Saint because there's no need to be degrading. I feel like he has enough people to do that. I don't need to do that, nor do I have the want or desire to do that. I know what Saint is. I understand him. I can tolerate what Saint does. A lot of people don't understand where my tolerance comes from, but it is what it is. But if you don't tolerate Saint, there's plenty of people that share the same sentiment, like CJ over here. And yeah, it is what it is. You in the same boat as me? Saved up for Hayuki, got lucky, was saving the rest for Lucila, and got brainwashed into pulling Frolova. Oh, you didn't get Frolova? You're late. Dude, Frolova is the Hattori, is my Withering Waves Hattori. I got her, I think, first 20. Where is she?
The incision has to be clean. Don't want to...
I got her like first 20, and her weapon, first 10 pull. It is by far the strongest, cheapest character I've ever gotten in Withering Waves. It's Frolova. Jesus, I'm so happy with Frolova, man. You know why I got her like that? Because she has the V in her name. We all know that's why that happened. Of course, the character that has the V in the name is gonna treat me like that, bro. Of course. Duh. You know what I'm saying? V, what is it this time? Apparently, Saint is promoting drugs. Yeah, let's close that door, my brother, just to be safe. I could just move. See, here's the problem. Late at night, someone gets up to smoke, and I think that's the guy that always keeps it open. They just forget. And before that, we had a bunch of kids. They moved now. But we had a bunch of kids that also like to wake up at night. They just go out, maybe smoke or take a walk, or I don't know what the fuck they do. And they keep it open, unfortunately. But now it's definitely security, I'll be honest. And, and plus I want to go to the city to socialize a little bit because besides you, chat, IRL, I don't know a lot of people, if not at all. So I was like, you know what? I'll move. I'll just move. All of my characters come only at 70 pulls. Damn. Earlies are very important. That's how I got this many characters. If you don't mind me asking, where do I hit you up on doing polls for NTE again? Oh, Discord. I'm always available on Discord. I'm very available on Discord. Other socials, I'm not as easy. The thumbnail is all right. Ask V to show it. Oh, I even included some of it in mine because that is crazy. Hold on, let me show you. What the fuck is this, dude? Most people should try cocaine at least once. So that's what he said. I haven't read this yet. Most people should try cocaine at least once. Okay. So there's a thing apparently. Okay. That's a direct quote, by the way. I'm assuming, since you put it here with the fake tweet thingy, I'm assuming it was the quote that made you do this. Because where the fuck, how? To this day, I never smoked. I tried smoking. I didn't like it. I dropped it. And that was one of the best, let's just say, decisions I've ever made. / thank God I didn't like smoking. I wish I started playing when Amieth was available. Reruns exist. Only Zeld. Relax. All the characters you see, reruns exist. The best advice I can give you, do your research, because characters can get power crept, etc. So very very important that you do that. Good decision. I'll be honest, man. Drugs, smoking, alcohol, etc. It's just the only. All right, no, gosh, don't judge me. All right, this is a safe space, right, Chad? I know this is a safe space. The only issues I've ever had in life, I feel like, is something most people can relate. Food, gluttony. I'm a fat boy inside. I'll be honest. I'm a fat ass inside. Like, Jesus Christ, I fucking love food, man. Even right now, I wish I could be chewing on something. I could be Mel Frogan if it wasn't for my health. I'd be Mel Frogan. Jesus, how much I just love to eat. And of course, biological urges, right? Just, at some point, yours truly had a problem too. And I feel like these problems really accentuate when you're lost, when you're in a dark place. Oh man, I remember I was in this dark place. I used to spam McDonald's nonstop, and I would have like 2 girls over in a day. I was lost, bro. I was lost. And you know what's funny, chat? It didn't even feel good, but I was so numb, and that's the only thing that made me even feel anything. And another thing, I feel like that's very important, because when you look at the media and you look at how, let's just say, people are shown to feel better about themselves, to cope about something, a lot of the messaging is eat some food, take care of yourself in terms of eating food, and have plenty of sex. Oh, having a bunch of bitches is definitely going to make you feel better about yourself. It didn't work. That shit did not work. That shit, I would even argue that actually procs your lizard brain, and you're worse off because of it. Because now you just want to be this satiated loser. I would eat all day if it didn't affect me health-wise. Oh, me too, dude. Absolutely, me too, 100%. Yeah, even though I'm 26 and as a free man now, I think my family will disown me if I put chemical in my Asian family. You're Asian? Oh yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked, dude. But you do have superpowers because you're Asian. We all know Asian is probably has the best stereotypes in all the races in the planet. I thoroughly enjoy a good drink, but once I'm done, only when I'm done, I don't drink excessively. Stopped after I turned 22. Freaking based. Latest video, V says he's the male Frogan because he has an eating obsession. I don't have an eating obsession. I have an eating desire. Gacha is also a drug. I would say by far the best drug I've ever had to deal with is Gacha. It's so tame. If anything, it allows you to create some level of discipline. I don't want to say this because I was thinking of making a video about this, but I know a lot of people are not gonna like this sentiment because the reality is they are still predatory, they are still bad, and you shouldn't try to spin the narrative into, the good. Like, I have to be very careful with my words, and I feel like I'm leveling up. I think I'm leveling up. I'm reaching a good level of dictionary in how to communicate what I want to say, but I'm not fully there yet. I know I will probably get in trouble for trying to voice this. Compared to drugs, Gacha is cheap. Don't do drugs, man. Too expensive. And Gacha can be expensive too. It depends on how bad you got it. See, Mikatsune, you can say that because you probably don't have a big problem in Gacha. But for many that have to E6 everybody and blah, 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 that is a huge problem. They can spend a lot of money. And it's like I've seen also people that are on drugs, sometimes they don't go fully deep in drugs, especially weed and alcohol. Like a lot of people can be very tame about them. Doesn't mean alcoholics and Snoop Dogs don't exist, but it's possible to see tamed version of consumers of that. Yeah, if you Essex everything, you're cooked. Exactly. Gacha is a better drug than smoking, but financially it's more bad if you're financially unstable. There it is. Prof T fucking based. Exactly. The reality is, if you're not, the more consumer mentality you are, the more fucked you are. That's just the reality of it. And I'll be honest, man, like the more I feel like we grow up and you try to make it in this world, the more you realize that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is everywhere around you. And that is consumer mentality. Dude, growing up, my dad was one of them, but my dad was very cheap. But we had this uncle who we also thought was cheap, but he wasn't. What he used to say was, "This is stupid. Why would you buy this when it's unnecessary and it's just stupid?" It always stayed with me, man. It always stayed with me. I was like, "Ah, you're just cheap like my dad." But then I grew up and you start to make, you try to save, you try to make it into this world, and then you realize, well, fuck. I want to buy this new pair of shoes, right? Do I need it? No. I have shoes. If I want, I have gym shoes. They're cheap and they're good. They do the trick. I have decent presentable shoes. I don't need more shoes. So why would I buy them? That's stupid. That's useless. You should be saving money in order to be able to invest one day so that you can get out of the cycle, because that's the key to. You know what? I'm going in a bit of a tangent here. I apologize, chat, but I kind of have to. I'm very passionate about this topic. I feel like is this clip from this movie? Society, as in the cities, human society in cities specifically, is like a prison where the prisoners are the ones that keep maintaining and building their own prison, right? And for the most part, of course. Now, if you're at the top 1%, that doesn't apply to you. But for the most part, we live in a world, in the city world, of course, in a social setting in the cities, where we're prisoners of our own selves, and in an attempt to have a more secure life because you're surrounded with people. It's a good survival instinct, of course, but the reality is a lot of the time you don't have to stay in these big cities in order to be happy and try to move up the ladder. Like, sometimes you can present a solution to a problem in a small village or something like that, and you're better off of it than staying and forcing yourself to remain in the big cities. There's a little something there. Consumer mentality ruined Pokemon. No. A consumer mentality is not what's ruining Pokemon. It's people that think they can make a profit off of it. Those are scalpers. Those are everywhere. Crypto bros. There's all kinds of them. And when there's profits on something, people are more willing to do that shit. Nah, keep at it. Half the reason I didn't click off now that I'm more gacha averse. Gacha, what's averse? These words, man. These words and stuff. I've never heard that one. In which context he said it? Are you talking about what Saint said? I have no idea. We're about to find out. We create our own demons. Someone at some point. You know what's funny, Pupper? I don't think we create our own demons. We just buff our demons so much, because we all come with demons. I feel like we come out of the factory with demons. But you sometimes buff them so much, they eat you. You create your own. Basically, being self-destructive is creating your own demon. But I feel like we come with it. It's not something that's just is created from zero, because you will always hear him. He's always there. I know the worst and biggest enemy I will ever face in this life is something I'm already facing, which is this guy right here. Averse equals strong dislike. Oh, appreciate you. How you doing, sweetie? Cool discussion, by the way. I appreciate it. I love to have this. Now, the biggest enemy is my 9 to 7. 9 to 7. 9 7. No. Prof T, I want you to hear me when I say this. I think nothing makes you more grounded than that very 9 to 7. Nothing is keeping you more grounded. Do other things on the side. Try to not just, because when you say that about it, it means you're obviously not satisfied, right? I guess that's a safe assumption. But that's keeping you grounded. You need that center. You need to be in the center, and then you start to expand. It's very important. And obviously, for me, I respect whales in video games, most of it, but not all of it, because most of the spenders are just people who worked for that money and can't play games often and make up for it. The sad part about whales is that a lot of them don't have that money, man. They just have a huge consumer problem, and these companies know that, and they take advantage of that. That's the problem, because they would rather Because the whale, if you ask them, they would rather spend it on probably their girlfriend or something. But because they don't have that, they don't have other avenues in which they want to spend money and also feel somewhat valued for it. It's a flex. Because don't forget, SX units is something you can flex in the space you're in. So, you know, that stuff. Yo, keep yapping for like 15 minutes before you rush to the video. I need to check my dog out real quick. Hey, I got you, man. Hey, what up, Lane? How you been, man? The greatest enemy is within. Donald Duck. Wait, Donald Duck said that? Let me try and do it in his voice.
The greatest enemy is within.
That's my Donald Duck impression. All right, just let's not clip it. Let's not. I know I butchered that shit, but
Oi! Every time I say butcher, I'm about to say that. I'm gonna say it like this, you cunts. Oi! Oi, cha! Daddy's home.
that's my butcher from the boys, man. That's a. I try, okay? I try. I know I'm not a voice actor and not an actor, but I try.
Daddy's home.
How the fuck did he do it, man? God damn. I heard a Saudi guy who played a pay-to-win game and spent like 10K a week or month and spent 900K Saudi money and now wants to sell his S-Rank 1 account for 300K. God damn. Wow, there's a lot to unpack there.
Emotional damage.
There's a lot to unpack there, man. Yep. God damn. It's like, why you want to spend it? Why you want to sell it though? If you knew what you wanted to, you know. I don't know. Like for me, one of the things I used to love about Yu-Gi-Oh is when you buy the cards, you can resell them, and sometimes you can make a profit. That was huge. No, dude, that's huge. I remember like I would buy a card for like $10. It'd be like $50 or like $70 the next day. You're like mega stonks. It's like holy shit. So like I have this card that not only gives me an edge in the game, but I can just resell it and make a profit and like sextuple my money. Fuck yeah, sign me up. But you gotta be careful though. You gotta, of course, that's also getting lucky. Sometimes you can predict what's gonna happen, but a lot of the times you're just being lucky. But that's the only avenue where I can have this type of mentality. It's because I can make a profit and not just make my money back and hope to make my money back. Like there's a second incentive. That's why I feel like card games are a pretty decent avenue if you want to like spend money to play, like a pay-to-win game. However, though, in video games like these, unless it's Counter-Strike, unless it's something like Counter-Strike, where also, you know, you can sell some of the items for huge amounts of money. I'll be honest, I don't think I can see myself investing at all. Nowadays, new cards that came out a week ago are worth a lot more than old cards that came out 20 years ago. The market is crazy. Well, yeah. Yo, Habs, how you doing, man? Also depends, of course, on their impact in the game. For collectors, they don't care if the card is powerful or not. It's just nostalgia. It's like the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Where is it? There's this rare version. So there's many versions of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but this one's very, very old. And for example, if we go here to this to an eBay, this is a lightly played version. So like it's not near mint, which a lot of collectors like to see. This bitch is $2,000. Blue Eyes White Dragon is not necessarily a very powerful card. Like it's a rogue deck. It's a fun rogue deck. I like to play Blue Eyes decks. But the reality is collectors don't give a fuck. This thing came out. This card may be older than a lot of y'all out here. This card may be older than a lot of y'all. It's $2,000. So collectors don't give a fuck. I think there's also the Dark Magician is somewhat similar. But of course, Blue Eyes is going to be higher because a lot of people like to have 3 copies of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. What the fuck? I know, right? Yo, Shadow, how you doing? By the way, I realized the Relic event is only temporary relic, so they got away in a couple of days. Well, feel free to rush them, man. Get him. Yeah, Counter-Strike stocks just went downhill to the landfill. How so? And I suck so bad after not playing the game for years. I can't beat any of the endgame modes. Perhaps, me too, man. Me too. You should actually learn so that way you can teach me when it's time. What do you think about the price of the porch? The average amount of pulls needed is going to be 13, and it's going to cost around 20 million fonts for that amount. Wait, pause. We already know? Yo, Demi, how do you know? We know? Hey, Rosewell. I like the tuned version of the Blue Eyes. It was one of my first cars ever. Blue Eyes, Toon Dragon, and Toon Skull, Summon Skull. I think I had a Summon Skull too, which was one of my first cars ever. And I remember hating it because I wanted the originals. I remember hating the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Yo, Muzan, how you doing? I remember going to the store to buy the original Blue Eyes and Red Eyes starter decks when they came out. Oh man, I remember seeing them in my face too when I was a kid, but they were very expensive. My mom wouldn't buy them for me. I got a singular star, almost 2 on this chess game mode. Not bad. They changed how the loot box work on CC. Counter-Strike, you mean? We know the price per pull via CN update. Whoa, your CN already has Lacrimosa or something? They didn't balance that shit? Asman reacted to it. Nvidia versus Counter-Strike stocks, I think. What the hell? What are we talking about? What happened? All right, chat. It happened. Or your NTE waifus. Wait, what your NTE waifus tier is? We have a tier list for waifus, chat. Do you want to check this out real quick? What do you guys think? Okay, Asmon Gold. I thought Counter-Strike strengths went back up. Wait, so they went down or something? Okay, he didn't talk about it recently, right? It must have been an old one. They went down big at some point. Yeah, so what happened to them? Why did they go down? Tomorrow, CN will get 1.1. No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Why does Asia get all the cool stuff, man? It's a short. Hey, you got a link? CN got the game 2 weeks ahead of us, so they never synced it. Well, they should sync it. I'm getting a little jealous out here. I mean, it's not bad because we get to see in the future without leaks and everything. God damn. So they get 1.1 tomorrow. So I guess I'll have to lock in tomorrow, actually, to give you guys what's going on. I forgot the reason, but it made a bunch of people suicidal. Oof, that's scary. Yeah, because that's into their investment. Yeah, I'll be pissed off too. Let them make mistakes in your place. No, not really. It's just it allows us to prepare better. So, because I don't think you can make a lot of mistakes in Gacha, really. I mean, it's just chill. Hold on. Let me roll some echoes while we at it. Hold on. Did I drop anything good? Oh, this piece of shit. Hold on. Let me filter. Oh, god damn it. Oh shit. How do we filter again? I forgot. There it is. All right, here we go. Certainly, chat. We're gonna roll well. Certainly. You know what? I'll risk it. All right, come on. Crit rate and crit damage. We need them back to back. Never mind. Yo, what up, noisy boy? What's with the title? Did I miss something? Yeah, man. Some shit came out of nowhere. We're just here like, what the fuck is going on? We're just, oh, there he is. We're just like waiting for CJ, man. Okay. Crit damage. Oh, shit. High roll. I need... If you could just please just give me crit rate. Fuck! Don't fuck with me. Just crit rate. I mean, fuck. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this system. That's it. I'm Genshin could. Who? Oh, god damn it. Of course. Low roll, of course. Oh, come on. You know what? As long as there's crit right there. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your echoes. Trust me. All right. Hi there, Flora Drone. How you doing? If you could just give me a crit rate and crit damage, I'd really appreciate it. Can we do that? That'd be very kind of you. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, I see. You heard me. You got the crit damage there. Well, that's good. We'll see. We still need the crit rate. Now, if you could just deliver on that, I'd really appreciate it. By the way, I haven't seen crit rate in all these roles. Logically, statistically, I should be seeing crit rate here. And we still have Kudu Bats defending this shit tooth and nail. They're like, oh, Wu was great. They don't need to do dick.
Failure.
Okay, can we get a better ecosystem? I mean, fuck. Who are you building? Bro, it doesn't matter who I'm building. The system sucks. Now I gotta use modifiers and shit, which I don't want to. But it's for Denia. We're trying to get stuff for Denia. Fusion damage. Okay, we got some mods that are fusion damage. We can hope. You know, a man can hope. So let's try. I think it can happen. Normally I should get crit rate here. There it is. We got. Okay, crit damage is probably going to be very hard to get now because we've just been getting it all the time. Also, I've been getting flat ass defense all the time. So come on, please, crit damage. Yo, Paulino, how you been, man? That is, if the crit rate and crit damage have equal chance of being rolled, I think HP stats have increased chances. Bro, just use the modifiers. That's what they're there for. Yeah, but I feel like you should keep them as much as possible. Because here's the thing. From here to the next patch, there's nothing to farm. They're going to probably bring new ecosystems and doesn't matter. Sorry, new echo sets, I meant to say. They're going to bring new echo sets, so it doesn't matter. So what are these echoes that I'm going to be farming in the meantime going to be doing for me? Nothing. So I prefer not using my modifiers unless totally necessary for like a new unit that I want to play immediately. And then, yeah, I don't feel like I need to play it immediately. You know what I mean? Got the energy recharge and heavy attack. Try maybe here? Never mind. Daniel was my first ever double 5-star limited banner. After playing gacha games for 3 years, I decided to hypermax her. Fucking based. And GG's. Ah, you never forget your first double 5-star, bro. You never forget that shit. Okay. We got the crit damage. I can crit rate. You know what, Chad? Evil has won. Evil says. Evil has won, Chad. Evil has won. It's like, fuck. 60 max flat defense, bro. Isn't 60 like as high as they can give you in flat defense? I went to play. I went to pity to Jinsei, then got a double of her back in the days. Oh, nice. That is delicious. Yep, chat. Evil has won. Bro, let it go for another day. That's literally what I'm going to do, man. That is literally what I'm going to do. And that's what I've been talking about. That's why I pulled out Woo real quick. Is because besides doing this quick gamba stuff, you can't do shit in the game. Like, that's it. You're done.
Brother, what's that?
You're just done. Like, time to go do something else. So you just log into NTE. That's basically what it is. What is your first gacha that makes you play gacha? It was Genshin Impact. For me, it was definitely Genshin Impact. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hearthstone. But they weren't as a gacha, you know, get 2D anime baddie style of gacha games. Because booster packs are they're the original gacha games. Because what are booster packs? Booster packs are your pulls, and the set of the booster pack is the banner, and you just pull. That's basically a gacha game, right? We've all been playing gacha games since we were kids. If you've been a card game player. And so, yeah. All right, look alive, chat. Say hi to YouTube.
Hey, guys.
All right, hold on. And let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Welcome back to a drama so cooked. Even your local dealer subscribed. In today's video, we have something that came out of nowhere, just out of the blue. We have no idea where it's from. Fuck, I forgot to record. Hold on. Take two, chat, take two. I forgot to click the record button. Fuck. Do not spam unk in the chat. I take two, chat, take two. Welcome back to a drama.
You're such a grandpa.
Oh, hold on. I fucked up. Shit. All right, let's do this. Welcome back to a drama so cooked. Even your local dealer subscribed. In today's video, it seems that something just came out of nowhere. So there we are. We're just chilling. Just, we're waiting for the Wuthering Waves collab patch to come. We're waiting for NGE 1.1 to come. We're sitting here minding our own business. We're looking at SSR2. So let's see how the meta is right now. Let's look at our accounts. Let's maybe try and revive it for the whole new Fate collab. There's a free Gilgamesh. Good times, right? There's all kinds of good times going on in space. But we just need to wait for them to come. But see, this is the problem in the Gacha space. When there's nothing to do, craziness tend to occur, and it seems to have to be the case with what's happening right here with good old CJ, not Skull anymore. Yeah, the Skull is gone. It's just CJ now. Saintontas tells his underage audience to do cocaine and live life. How the fuck is this even a title about a gacha CC? About someone that covers games that sell 2D anime baddies to people is beyond me, man. That is beyond me. And this is the problem with having ops like CJ, bro. CJ will literally spawn camp everything that you say, and he's about to farm the fuck out of you. This is the problem. CJ is one of those people you don't want to have as ops, bro. He's just one of them. New Google player here just downloaded the game. Katsuki, Bakugo. Oh, we have Kachan. Kachan is in the house. Well, Kachan, you're about to have some damn good time with Wuthering Waves, man. If you're new, you're about to have some damn good times. Disregard the story at the start. It kind of sucks, but the gameplay is very good. Cocaine is one hell of a drug. Rick James. I know, man. I know. Have you heard about the new Witcher 3 expansion? 11 years after release. I heard, man. I heard. 2027 cannot come any soon. I think they're also setting up for the Witcher 4. Because you get to play that and then you wait for this Witcher 4. Oh, boy. Sign me up. I didn't do nothing. I had this clip for like 10 days and didn't use them. And then he mentioned my name on stream and shit talked. And so I dropped the banger. He shit talked you again? Why would he poke the hornet's nest? Saint keeps making this mistake, man. Look, Saint, I know you love to keep beating dead horses, but see, sometimes you shouldn't poke certain ones. All right, it's just that's not a dead horse. That's a hornet's nest. Like, don't poke at it, please. And here we are now because of that. So, yeah, we could have V, and now you're next. Well, shit. We'll see about that. But anyway, it's just. Let's see what this is about, man, because I think the curiosity is killing us right now. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, let's not be pedophiles today.
What's the context? Right off the bat, first second. How much is this? First 3 seconds. We just pulled up. We just pulled up. We just got here. What the fuck? We just got here, man. On spawn. On spawn, bro. We just spawned. All right, we're in for a ride, aren't we? Okay. I ain't even ordered up yet. What the fuck? All right, chat. Yeah, this is a sign for things to come. What the fuck is the context? We need that now, immediately. Replay for lols? Ah, you got it.
Hey guys, let's not be pedophiles today. Are we farming Skull CJ today?
What? Why would you want to try and farm Skull CJ? He's moving on. Just let him farm Saikuno, etc. I mean, if I'm CJ, I know I've seen that shit. He's like, well, here comes another 1 out of 10. I appreciate the 1 out of 10, buddy boy. I know CJ was probably getting his dick sucked when he saw that. He was like, ooh, free 1 of 10. Oh shit. That's probably what happened, man. I don't know. See, I don't understand how Saint does that to himself. That's just, I don't know. Who would hate V, bro? He's wholesome. He's just collateral damage in the Gacha wars. Oh, I'm adorable. Kudu bots hate me for some reason. I don't know why they hate me. I still haven't been able to get to that. But Kudu bots hate me.
Meth is pretty bad, but like if it was like Coke or something, go for it. Yeah, I feel like most people should try Coke at least once.
What the fuck? Oh, shit, man. Oh, he said it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Well, hold on. I mean, he said Coke. Okay, so hold on. Let's calm down. So, because we're coming in with the framing that it's cocaine. Maybe it's Coke. The drink. Would you like a Coke? Which is the drink. Okay, that could be it. Hey, look. V, don't you dare. Well, hold on. Just I'm trying to, because there's no way. I'm in disbelief. Because we were talking about meth, and then we went to Coke. So what are we trying to say here, man? It's like, fuck. Think, maybe by meth he means, is there like a flavor that's meth? Like mint or something? No, that doesn't exist. No, he's talking about drug. Yeah. You're supposed to be talking about video games that sell anime girls. How the fuck are we talking about meth and Coke, bro? How? What is the context out here? Yeah, dude, I'm losing my shit right now. Hold on. We need context immediately.
Like at least once.
How about nuns?
I feel like if you go to college and you leave and you haven't done Coke at least once, come on, man.
So that's the new beer. So Coke is the new beer. That okay? I know, like in college in America, man. Depicting when I've seen the media, they like to drink a lot, and they do this drinking contests and shit. They get fucked up, drunk and shit. Sure. Still wouldn't advise people to do that, but sure. Coke is a lifetime problem. Like there's a lot of people, more often than not, you don't come back from that. No context can save this. Look, you know what? You got a point there. So he's saying he done Coke clearly. I don't know about that. But what I do know is if I did Coke, I wouldn't be telling people to go and do Coke. That's what I do know. I did some shit. I'm not going to tell people to go do the same shit I did. If anything, like every time you hear me talking about when I was fucked up in the head and I was doing some shit that even people online are telling you, oh, Delsa, this is some good stuff. You should do it too, etc. I'm like, I just regretted that shit. Like, don't do it. And you want to know what's funny, chat? A lot of the times, the people that I really like to listen to when they give me advice are the people that are afflicted with the problems. Like smokers that tell me don't smoke, that's coming from a heartfelt place. They regret it the first time they've had that smoke, and they're telling you, don't be like me. Don't fuck up like me. That hurts. I don't know about you guys, but that hits deep. Even Saul Goodman couldn't get him out of this one. Oh yeah, dude, we're fucked. Yeah, I'm going to the Bible study to be a child of God while y'all talk about Coke. Hey, you know what? Good for you, man. Sadly, some people who do Coke are weirdly proud of it. That's very weird. I stopped cigarettes, but I use vape now. Depending on who you tell that to, man, you might be called a pussy for that, but I'm just saying. When I did some shit that I was too drunk to notice the difference. Damn. I don't give a shit. Based. fucking based.
Like, make some friends.
Over Coke! I can make friends by sharing the same passion like these video games. That's why most of us are here. We're here to connect through the common ground that is these video games. I don't need to do Coke to make friends. I prefer to do it over something else that is more wholesome, like video games that sell anime girls. Those are wholesome, right? He said he's going to college, and if you're going to do college and haven't done cocaine at least once, come on, man, make some friends. You tell me what that means. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad, man.
Like,
I mean, I get to certain to like college bros, to that bro mentality. I can see how it may be appealing to that particular demographic, but in general, this is just bad, man. This is like, we are clearly not the target audience for what he's saying here, and I don't think a lot of people are. And even if the college bros are hearing this, they probably shouldn't go this far, right? Like, you can be a college bro, try to get as much stuff, but you shouldn't do drugs. Just don't do them. I think Saint is trying to be funny and cool to younger kids, but bro is too old for that. Bro, what kids? The hell you mean kids? Well, there's some teenagers in this space from time to time, and that's very dangerous if they're watching this shit.
socialize. Come on. Somebody who was on crack. He was on crack because he was on crack. Who was also on crack. But
What the fuck?
everyone working on it was on crack. Like it's on crack. My local...
These edits, man. Dude, this Ninja CJ, man, you do not want him as ops, bro. He'll make the craziest edits of you, man. This motherfucker don't miss, bro.
drug dealer did the same thing.
What's poppin', y'all? We're back with another video, and today we gotta talk about everybody's least favorite dingleberry, Saintontas. You see,
Oh, he's a dingleberry now, okay.
I figured out why he's such a crackhead when it comes to his persona and his content. For a while now, it was a little bit unknown. We had some ideas. We didn't know if it was because his parents abandoned him. We didn't know if it was because he became power hungry once he became mildly successful on his YouTube channel, or if it was simply the fact that he never amounted to anything in his life, and now that he has a little bit of clout on his YouTube channel, he let it get to his head. We all
I think it's number two. I think it's a culmination of number two because, what I'm trying to say, it's not a culmination, so I don't think that's the right term there. I think it's number two with some added context to start make some sense. Saint really rose and skyrocketed in popularity by tearing down others, right? It was Genizad, Mr. Pokey, etc. He was very combative. And when he got out on top on those, let's just say, beefs back and forths with the creators, you know shit is crazy when you have Braxophone dragged into drama and Braxophone getting in a call with someone. You know it's fucked up. You know shit went crazy when you see Brax up in that shit. That's it. I remember seeing that. I'm like, okay, this space, something's happening to the space. Saint is a meteor that just hit the space, and things are about to change. And how right I was. And so when you consider just how much, let's just say, incentive there is for Saint to keep doing the very thing that propelled him to greater heights, it makes total sense for him to keep behaving the same way. Because also something to keep in mind is that the community he garnered off of that wants that to keep happening again and again. They get off to that shit. They like that shit. And so, yeah, so this is the problem. Also, what I've noticed, I think even CJ noticed that too. When you just cover only drama, people will only want you to keep doing that very thing. All right. That's what makes them, really, really fucks with you. But that's not sustainable as a CC. It's just not. And sometimes it feels you find yourself having to do some shit that is completely unnecessary just to feed, the drama hungry, which sucks. Maybe Saint got his words misconstrued. My boy has a heart of gold. Look, he has a heart of gold in certain areas, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend Saint doesn't say dumb shit. This is some of the dumbest shit Saint has ever said, period. Calling another man a cum rag is still crazy as hello. What the fuck? Cum dumpster? Now there's cum rag too? I never heard of that one. I think Saint's comments are on fire. He's getting called out for being a hypocrite, called out Smack for drinking, while Saint is promoting drugs. So yeah. Fuck! Oh shit! I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. So you're just gonna sit there and try to grandstand on what was his name? It wasn't just Smack. Fox Soul for drinking. You're gonna call a Fox Soul for drinking. You're gonna call a Smack for drinking. And then you're just gonna sit there and promote drugs, which are worse versions of alcohol. Yeah, that's not a good look. Yeah, that's not a good look. Absolutely, drama farming is the easiest way to get views and grow in the gacha space because there's tribalism everywhere. Absolutely, but I feel like there's tribalism fatigue. I'll be honest, my channel shows that. Like that, when I stopped catering to, tribalism, I think my channel's doing better than it ever did in recent memory. So I feel like them days gone. Yes, and he's still taking shots at Gacha Smack drinking. Well, that's classic Saint. Yeah, of course he's gonna do that. I mean, of course. Shouldn't do it, but of course he will. I hate to play devil's advocate, but it's not drinking. He criticized irresponsible drinking in his eyes, but yeah, nothing chops drug abuse. But those guys clearly can hold their liquor. Maybe not Fox Soul back in the day. It's just I'm not gonna sit here and pretend Fox Soul can hold his liquor. At least back in the day. But Smack, I think, is doing a decent job holding his liquor. And that's why Saint has no credibility. When it comes to his opinion on people, it's getting very tricky. You need to do an NTE stream view. Would love to help out and just watch. Oh, I need to do that, man. I still need to figure out some of the stuff I need to be doing. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of shit. Foxo can't even drink because of his medical condition, I believe is what Arcado said. Oh, that's sad to hear because he has a medical condition, how he stopped drinking, but I hope it gets well and he's doing good. Foxo said he wasn't drinking. Well, then he must have had quite the Saintontas fever, didn't he?
Honestly didn't know until recently. You see, he was live on stream reacting to some content, and he was on the NTE category. That is a game that is rated either 13 or 16 plus, meaning it is a game that is, like most other games in the gacha sphere, rated for kids.
This guy, this motherfucker, man. This guy, man, I'm telling you, do not want this guy as ops, bro. Look at the narrative he's painting. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. God damn it. Shit, I think we all see where this is going, man. We all see where this is going. Honest question, if Saint only posts woo-woo content for 2 months, no drama at all, will he lose viewers or more viewers from your content creator standpoint? His views will be fine. It's just his relevancy, which is very important for streams. That is very key. If you're a streamer, you really live off relevancy and staying in the, being a big topic in the space you're in. So in that regard, his YouTube views would be just fine. They're arguing they might grow from it if he goes back to his old ways, but it will hurt his streaming presence, definitely. Because if you even look at my numbers, for example, if I pause streaming for just a bit, a lot of the audience quickly moves on. Like people, especially if you don't have a solid, dedicated fan base that are there for just you, more often than not, which is a lot of people, especially if you get them off drama, a lot of people aren't going to stick around for you. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are here to just share their opinion on the topic because it's very, emotionally triggering, and they want to hear your take on the matter. But as soon as that dissipates, they're just going to go back to what they prefer doing the most. And you're lucky if they stay with you. That'd be great. But more often than not, a lot won't. And that's just the reality of things. They call me Michael because I'm a smooth criminal with them videos. He just hit by a smooth criminal. I think CJ is even a rival because Saint doesn't want to answer CJ. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, apparently he got called out is why CJ is doing this. So we'll see. Don't worry, V. We're here for you. I appreciate you, Pepper. I think. Oh well, fuck. Uh, I would probably tank because a lot of the views is hate watchers. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Saints has a good, solid fan base, especially on YouTube. It's just for live streams. It's kind of a different ball game. I hope that you guys can understand that. Is he actually not getting any sponsor or just not taking him? Could be the price. Could be the price. I'm pretty sure a lot of creators can say this. I get approached by sponsors, and sometimes the rate is just very small. It's like, well, I would love to, but you gotta do right by your boy. It feels like you're trying to take advantage of me, if anything. So tough.
Right? While he was on this category, he proceeded to tell his people that they should try Coke at least once in their life.
Yeah, I feel like most people should try Coke at least once.
Now, you might go ahead and try to spin things around and say he was talking about Coca-Cola, but if
He knew. He knew. That's what I thought too. He knows. Look. We're trying. Like, there's no way he's talking about that, right?
you're anybody that's even remotely smart, you would understand that right before that he was saying
Said
that meth is bad,
Yeah.
but Coke is something you should try.
Yeah.
Meth is pretty bad, but like if it was like
That's just it. Like I tried. Look, I tried, chat. I tried. Like I was like, okay, maybe it's Coca-Cola, right? I tried. Like you guys can see that. I tried. But then you remember he said meth. He's saying exactly what we've been saying in just a while back. So CJ's ahead of that. This doesn't look good. All right, look, saying this does not look good, man.
Coke or something, go for it. Yeah, I feel like most people should try Coke at least once.
It's pretty damn simple. I don't know about y'all if you have kids or if you simply just watch these type of games. Since when is it correct or normal to tell your clearly underage audience to do cocaine?
Okay, let's. Okay, CJ's looking crazy in this pause frame. I apologize, but serious face, guys. Serious face. Is everybody watching Saint in the Neverness to Everness category underaged? Fuck no. I would argue the majority of people out here are at least in their 20s to 30s. Yo, chat, type 1 if you're underage. Type 2 if you're like, I'm old. Oh, sorry, like, you're not underaged anymore. Be honest, chat. Be honest. More often than not, in my experience as a CC, I feel like I've met a lot more adults than underage, teenagers. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, most of us are going to be adults that still play games intended for children and that sell 2D anime baddies. Of course, chat. And we're proud of that. What's the problem? What's the problem, man? What's the problem? We love that shit. It's like when people tell me Yu-Gi-Oh's a children's card game. Shut up. My blue eye, there's nothing childish about my blue eyes, white dragon. I've been saying that shit since I was a kid, and I'm still saying it. Charizard is manly as fuck. Anyway, Mew, especially Mew, is the manliest of Pokemon. Anyway, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that even me, back in the day, as an even smaller CC, I was approached by teenage viewers. I'm not approached. Like I was approached by saying, they say, I like your content. I like Genshin Impact. Sometimes they'll want to talk to you about some issues they have because, teenagers can be very troubled individuals, right? They sometimes get lost in the sauce. And so they look on the internet for places where they can, build their character in a way. I did notice this phenomena happen before. Now, I didn't get that in Wuthering Waves. I feel like it's just because Genshin Impact is probably bigger. That's why, like, you're going to see a lot more teenagers there, or at least teenagers that interact with you, than, say, WUWA or NTE now. Maybe NTE, I would argue NTE probably has a lot of that Genshin Impact fan base that is more likely to be teenagers, more so than WUWA. What I'm trying to say is there are teenagers in the space. They are. I met them. I've talked with them. They exist. They exist. Looking at Saints metrics, looking at Saints numbers, the numbers, it's very hard to not say there are kids there. There are no kids there, sorry. It's very hard to not say, wait, what? Yeah, that's the proper English. It's very hard to not say there are kids there. Yeah, you have to say there's probably kids there. It's probably, like, at least, even if it's 2%, there's probably kids there. And when this is the message you're going to throw in front of a influenceable, very influential demographic, that is very problematic. That is incredibly problematic. What the hell is happening? Crazy stuff, man. 3, I'm a former minor. Yo, chat, type 1 if you're a former minor, type 2 if you've never been a minor. Of course, we exist. I want to play anime games. Okay, so there it is. We have Budging Mercat, that is a teenager, and see, there it is. And even someone as small as I am can get like a teenager or two watching them. And when you consider Saints metrics, it's very dangerous. See, this is the problem with big CCs. With great power comes great responsibility, and you have to always remember that. Like, success is a double-edged sword. Whilst you profiteer off that success, it also means you have to be very careful on how you go about doing your business. And unfortunately, I feel like Saints really fumbled the bag here. And I'll be real, if minus the CJ poking fun and everything, this is a good call out. If we're gonna go about it like this, as in the message, as in Saints, please be mindful of your words, please be mindful of the messages you like to throw. Even though, like, can you just go a little bit smaller on that high school bro mentality? Right, like, we'd really appreciate it, because it's really, really starting to not only become off-putting, but also it's making you say some shit and do some shit that is incredibly questionable and incredibly bad. Like, a lot of not, I mean, shit. Now we know why NGE ain't sponsoring you, bro. That's why you have to talk shit about the game. This is actually one of the videos I also wanted to cover. I just haven't really had time because I don't know about you guys, but there's a festivity. Where is it? There it is. There's a festivity for us, so we're kind of debuffed right now. When you go over here to NTE 1.1's live stream is a mess. Now we have to doom post NTE as well, even though NTE has proven itself to be a pretty decent product, and the gacha space has welcomed with open arms. We're trying to doom post that shit as well, because it's not like Arcanized Enfield. Arcanized Enfield is a little more confusing. It's a little more niche on the type of audience it's trying to get. Yeah, sure, you want to doom post that for the normies in the space. Yeah, cool, whatever. But I feel like NTE is very normie friendly. And that's why, look at this. Dude, this shit is half. That's half. And that's considering you have a huge audience. And look at that. They debuffed this shit in the algorithm. They didn't even let the views get there. Typically, Saints, I think, averages like 20K, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like 20. Okay, this one didn't do the best, huh? But I think he just, this is just a small farm. Oh, there it is. There's a sponsor. They're based. But yeah, Cyberpunk Star of Adversity reset is a disaster, etc. So yeah, here typically our average is 20K. This one did 17K, and NTE ruined my career as well. I guess we're gonna have to watch that too. Hold on, let me add it to the list. Thank God, clap from that. I'll be honest. I have no idea why he's trying to doom NTE, but I guess he's gonna attempt to farm the community. I have no idea why. But then again, if this is how you make your bread, I understand it. But still, it's not a sentiment we obviously will encourage. But anyway, the fact is, this rigid, non-flexible mentality is truly getting in the way of even how he does business, especially when you take into consideration what CJ is calling out here. So like, yeah, sure, you want to keep farming tribalism and create tribalism. Let's call it for what it is, chat. And type 1 if you agree, type 2 if you disagree. This whole attempt at tribalism is so corny, beta ass, just fucking please go out there and get bitches with your virgin ass sitting here talking all this stupid shit, trying to grandstand over people that are just trying to have a good time. It's like, fuck. God damn it. Like, for fuck's sake, can we get some hair on our chins, for crying out loud? Jesus Christ. He's working the same formula he did for AKE. Thing is, he's going to corner himself to only woo content. Let's hope for him Kuro doesn't fall off like Hoyo. That's a There's a good detail there. I hate tribalism more than anything in the gaming space. It reminds me of those music buffs who hate you for liking a band that they don't like. Here's the thing, man. I used to agree with tribalism because I used to think that if we stopped calling out Genshin Impact, because this was for Genshin Impact specifically, because what does that mean for the rest of the space when the top dog gets away with certain shit they clearly are doing on purpose? What does that say, and what message does that signal to the rest of the developers? It means that if you have a dedicated audience, you can just shit on them. And that's the wrong message to send. So we have to keep calling out Genshin Impact. But then WoW came out, and we see all these new developers came out, and they still changed the formula. And obviously, they're not gonna revert it back to the way it was as soon as they have a dedicated audience. They may definitely slow down on some of the things that put them on the map. For example, Wuthering Waves. We don't see any more Changli out for free. The qualities of life are kind of strange now, like the goddamn echo reroll thing, right? That's a huge problem. The ecosystem, it's a huge problem in WoW. They gave you like this subpar pay to win solution that's half baked, that doesn't even solve the real issue. So the companies will do this, but at least not to the same extent that Genshin Impact is doing. And as soon as I have realized that, I slowed down on that. And plus, I'll also be honest, I'm kind of burnt out of the anger I harbor towards that sentiment, because this is an unstoppable force, right? This level of Corpa is unstoppable. You will not stop it. It's just too successful. Like, there's no way just us sitting here, a very small portion of the community shouting for it, is going to really do the change we want. Now, we can definitely follow up attack when there's, for example, like what's happening right now in Genshin Impact. You can definitely follow up attack on voicing your displease, even if you stop playing the game. Like, we encourage that sentiment. But all in all, us perpetuating and always fanning the flame for this sentiment, at some point, I felt cringe. I felt lame. Just let people enjoy what they enjoy. The fact is, I'm just not the target demographic anymore for Genshin Impact, the way they're going about doing things. And it is what it is. It's fine. And I feel like the people that are perpetuating tribalism, because that's the only way to let's just say, keep some degree of relevancy in the space, slash create a degree of relevancy in this place, in this space, because you just want, if you're a CC, I can understand the incentive there, but for the people and just the comment section, etc., like, what the fuck for? Like, you're just doing that to feel better about yourself, to get some upvotes? Like, how empty, how... You're lost. You need help. You need to really make better decisions in what you use as coping mechanism for the issues you have going on in your life. A little bit of a tangent here, I apologize, but I'll be honest, man. I'm really getting sick and tired of this whole tribalistic bullshit. I'm with it when it makes sense. Like what's happening right now in Genshin Impact, it makes sense. Hell yeah. Call the fuck out of Genshin Impact and compare the shit. Like right now, NGE came out. They have a good casino system in the Gacha banner. I'm going to call out WUWA for that shit. Hey, WUWA, can you do that shit too? I'd appreciate if you could, right? These are simple call outs. They make sense. We're there. But when they don't make sense, they're forced. It's super cringe. Why would you ever want to be infamous instead of famous? Saint is just silly. Well, see, you can be silly, but when you say the wrong things, silly doesn't matter anymore. Like, that's not a defense you can run at that point. Like, you're just fucked. Proper criticism done in good faith is not tribalism. Thank you. But see, the problem is, for a lot of these tribalistic little, I don't know what to call them. I don't want to be disrespectful, because I don't think fanning the flames of anger they have going on is helping anybody. But see, these individuals, unfortunately, they fail to realize that. They fail to see that, because unfortunately they feel attacked when you say that, because it challenges their perception of what is real, of what is, right? And a lot of people hate that shit. And so they are very combative when it comes to that. Huge tangent. My apologies. Let's continue. All in all, what I'm trying to say from all this, fuck tribalism. It sucks. It's corny. It's beta ass shit. And Saint should be more careful with his words, because this is just bad, even in the strategic side of things.
Oh no, man, that's not something I would do. That seems kind of fucking crazy, bro. That's the
Yes.
type of thing that, if I'm not mistaken, should not be allowed on YouTube or Twitch or any of these platforms.
Oh shit, he's trying to get his ass banned. This motherfucker, man. Bro. Bro, this guy, man, CJ, god damn.
Most people should try coke at least once. I feel like if you go to college and you leave and you haven't done coke at least
Where
once.
is Sarah of the Lake? Is Sarah of the Lake tagging the president again? Where's Sarah of the Lake at, man? Where's Sarah of the Lake when you need her? Where are they at? Why aren't we talking? Why aren't we tagging? What was the guy that was pursuing Walter White? He was from. What's the thing he was working with? He wasn't a cop. He was something like a cop, but just for drugs. The DEA. I think it's the DEA. Someone tagged the DEA president on the phone. Someone tag him. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Saint did this video about CJ who would be screaming, ban his ass. Oh yeah, if Saint was doing this, he would try to do the same thing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend otherwise. DA Hank Schrader with his minerals. I know. There it is. The man of the hour. Hank is so cool, bro. He's talking about going to college and making friends with the minors in his community. He's literally risking their lives since teens are easily inspired by stuff like this. Exactly. That's what we're trying to say too, Zach.
Come on, man. Like, make some friends.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Oh, Jesus.
I, for a while now, have thought that Saintontas is on some kind of substance. Now I have no proof, and I'm not saying he is. I've just started because, let's be honest, someone that acts like this.
Work. Fight me!
Somebody who was on crack! He was on.
I'll be honest, this is funny. W Saint for this one. If I'm gonna make fun of someone, this is a good way to do it.
Fight me!
Somebody who was on crack! He was on crack! Because he was on crack! Who was also on crack! But everyone working on it was on crack! Like it's on crack! Hooked up their fucking asshole to like a ventilation tube that goes over their mouth, and they're just sniffing their farts all fucking day. If she was a Wuthering Waves player,
I'm gonna have to stand for this one. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one, shit. There we go. We good. V, what can we be just like the Limbus Company fan base? Dude, Limbus Company, I don't even know. I don't know shit about Limbus Company. What I do know is I want to belong to that community. They seem to be the best community in the space. I think the reason why they are is because they're not afflicted by the ex-Genshin dummies. Kind and funny. They don't even do tribalism. Dude, by far, Limbus Company is the most based community in the space. Hands down. From what I've seen, so fucking based. People for too long have let these things slide. Ain't no, not no more. I'm gonna keep reminding folk of the type of bullshit he's done. And look, man, especially when something this bad happens, this is a solid call out. Now, of course, you're gonna sprinkle your cooking, of course, but for me personally, like just as a normal individual, as a concerned adult, this is a W call out. Because Limbus Company don't got a Saintontas. Well, they didn't even need the whole Woo space and everything. Didn't even need a Saintontas for tribalism to be as bad. Now, of course, Saints definitely played a part in accentuating it because he showed the incentive on being tribalistic, but he didn't make it happen. He just amplified an already existing problem, really. That cosplay would have made a great Yorushi cosplay. Dude, she's so pretty. Like, it's such a shame.
I think the idea is that she wouldn't get bullied into whatever happens.
Have you seen the Kurubas? Have you seen the Wuwa community? We have some really bad individuals in the Wuwa space, man. Like Wuwa community, in the minority, of course, not all in all. I feel like the Wuwa community all in all can be pretty cool as long as you stay out of the radar of the vocal minority, which are very, very tribalistic and incredibly toxic. So no, I don't think they would have escaped that. It's just that Genshin has a lot more, a bigger fan base, therefore their minority is bigger by default. Appreciate the subscription, man. Subscribing to the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. Oh, YouTube chat. If you could just drop us a like, comment, and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Like the stream, man. Like the stream. Helps YouTube know that we're doing something good over here. And shit, I lost my train of thought. Bro, I did a whole video where I didn't even disrespect him or call him cuss words. That's why he got mad and mentioned my name on stream. Wait, so you're telling me you stopped talking about him and that's why he called you out? That's what you're saying? There's no way. You're joking. You're gonna show that, right? You're gonna show that because I have a hard time believing that. But yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say is the Genshin community is so large, its minority is of course gonna be big enough to be a problem, but it's not the sum total of the Genshin community. Wuwa may have a smaller size, and it's a minority, of course, but it doesn't mean they don't have very problematic individuals. A lot of CCs in the cover Wuthering Waves can attest to this. Like, if you criticize Wuthering Waves, you're going to have people coming in just trying to be insulting for literally no reason. Yovi, did you check out the DNA 1.4? Excuse me, this is an important call. My apologies, chat. It's the girl is helping me with moving. I need to take more pics. Because I have to move in 3 days. So unfortunately, I have to be on top of this shit, bro. My apologies, chat. My apologies. All right, there we go. Apologies, chat. Helping him move. So that's what you call it nowadays. No. I'm serious. I'm serious because you're about to see that too. You're gonna see the background change and everything. So yeah, the girl is his manager. Oh shit, I can have managers. Shit, we should get me a manager, chat. If y'all know any good managers, let me know. Oh, you're actually moving. I am. I'm actually moving, and I don't speak the first language where I live here, so like I need help with someone that can communicate with the service. So yeah, and they've been asking for pictures about my desk. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. My apologies. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say is, sorry, just to finish my train of thought earlier, both communities have very problematic individuals that what he's saying here wouldn't even be true. And regardless of that, the only thing that I feel like people should be saying when it comes to this is not trying to give excuses and try to create explanations and stuff like that. This is a very, very fucked up thing. And I feel like should just not be even, there shouldn't even be an attempt to try and like look at the nuance of it. It's just fucked up. It's just bad. And the more you try to be nuanced about it, the worse you look, in my opinion.
Like that's
There's a time and place for everything, chat, said Professor Oak. Professor Oak taught us this at a very young age. There's a time and place for everything. In this, there's no time and place for anything here. The only thing you can do is just tragic. You call it for what it is and you keep it pushing. Nuance has no place in certain places, man.
the implication, because Hoyoverse's communities are literally the most toxic. Because if she was doing Woo-Wah cosplay, she'd still be alive. Ooh, okay. Oh, he hits himself with a hammer sometimes to like fix up his cheekbones. Okay, great. Like, what do, bro? Bro, if that's like the worst thing ever, you should see what like some girls do to like take care of their skin, bro. Bro, I honestly.
Those are problematic too. I mean, those are problematic too. Just because some girls do that doesn't mean guys should do the same. Just don't do that. But Woo Minority, a lot more on YouTube rather than Twitter. Always compare Woo to Genshin. They don't even play the game. And if they play the game, just to shit on it, people just like Shy High Guy, Cosmos, etc. I think I know Shy Guy High. I don't know who Cosmos... I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I know him if I see him. But yeah, unfortunately, there's a little bit of that, huh? Men and women like to take care of their skin. Women more so than men, obviously. That's why the whole looks maxing thing is making headlines now. But yeah, for me personally, if hammering your face makes you look hotter, I understand it. I'm not gonna shit on it. Is it bad? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not a plastic surgeon or anything, so tough. Cosmos is a professional Smash player, then why is he shitting on Genshin Impact?
Think hammering is way like less of like a destructive thing than some of the skincare routines that I've seen, bro.
So this is where the coke stuff is coming from. He's defending looks maxers. Look, just because clavicular is doing drugs doesn't mean looks maxing is about doing drugs. All right, that's a very bad example, and I feel like clavicular as the face of looks maxing is probably gonna fall off very soon. We're gonna have a new one come in, as in the real looks maxer. I think in terms of relevancy, clavicular is always gonna be up there because he's willing to do crazy shit to entertain his audience, so he'll be fine. But I feel like in terms of true, real, clean looks maxing, we need a replacement very soon. Cosmos Yo is a professional Woo Glazer, Genshin hater. Oh, Cosmos Yo is the guy to do the skits, I think, if I remember. I think he does the skits, and they're funny. I think he just does that. He takes advantage of the tribalistic nature of the space to make fun of it, really. I'll be honest, I think he's making fun of both sentiments. That's how it strikes me. I'll only get hammered with Jagger or whiskey. A lot of players who do that are delusional ex-Genshin players. It's worse. It's a bunch of people that associate their own self-worth with the game's popularity and performance in this space, which is just sad, really. Hulu will be the next face of Looks Maxing? Oh, I don't know who that is. Have you seen the admin of the Looks Maxing community? You might be surprised. Him and Saint kind of look alike. Oh, shit. So Saint is quite the handsome guy, huh? Saint Looks Maxing, no. Saint Drug Maxing, yes. No, I think he's saying looks maxing is good. He's like a hammer and stuff. Okay, let's continue.
Fucking skincare routines that I've seen, bro. They're out there cleaning their shit for like a whole fucking hour, bro. Of all the things out there, I don't think face hammering is that bad.
Hammered your face, cleaning it is bad. Oh, so hammer your face good, clean your face bad. Well, no, that's not really what he was trying to say, but you know what? Okay, you know what? You want to spin it like that? All right, fine. You can have it. Shit.
Doesn't really strike me as a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of off. He's a little bit extra. Now, I wasn't gonna make this video. I'm only making this video because he said my name, say my name today.
Oh, here we go.
Here's the thing, Saintontas. You have two paths to walk when it comes to me, buddy boy. One, you keep being a little bitch, right? You keep being scared to react to all my videos, to answer me on a call, to talk to me like you've been doing, running away from live calls done to you, from invitations by Tectone to get us all in a VC and talk. Keep running away from those.
Yeah, we're definitely taking a break tomorrow, bro. I might hop off for a call with Techie, but if it's with this crazy-ass bitch, I'm gonna say no.
Like the little bitch, soft baby back pussy that you are, or you say my name, and guess what's gonna happen when you say my name?
He gapped my holes as you let Skull
Oh, boy.
CJ do whatever the fuck he wanted.
I got them motherfuckers in the chamber. I got them clips. I got more, bro. I can make videos like these for days.
To be honest, a lot of tribalism also comes from a lack of acceptance. Both games have their pros and cons, but none of the community wants to accept it. Yo, Anach, fucking based.
Exposing how dumb you are and the type of toxic, stupid, downright retarded shit you say to your audience. It ain't hard, buddy boy. Bro, you gotta understand, Saintontas. You're a dingleberry, bro. You ain't shit, bro. I farm you when I want, say what I want, crap on you how I want, and expose you however I want. And there ain't shit you can do about it.
You guys let CJ do whatever he wanted with no punishment, and so now this is actually confirmed to be the new YouTube meta.
Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's a pretty fucked up looking dog.
Weird. You're weird.
Remember back in the day?
Dude, the Charlie voice coming out of nowhere. That's a pretty good line, man. That is that you know what? Okay, you know what? Hey, CJ got bars, bro.
When I first
He can edit his ass off.
ever had my interaction with you. You remember that little bitch when it was something along the lines of I made a video where you said anybody that plays Shang Li, no, she sucks. Some along
Oh, Chad, we're getting important context here. The beef goes back, way back.
those lines. It was nothing serious. And you proceeded to say, guys, report his channel. I should report his channel. I should report his channel.
Skull CJ is a hangnail.
Okay, from what I heard, it may not have worked for CJ, but it worked for Athoma. I think Athoma's channel got hit with that shit, which is fucked up. They mass reported Athoma's channel, and it actually worked. Sadly, yeah, that's fucked up. Like Saints community takes an L in my eyes when it comes to that part. Skincare routine is still taking care of your skin. Also for the girls, the face is the asset that is a permanent psychology from the beginning. It's a behavior since ancient time. It's a defense mechanism. Dude, anything that's going to enhance your looks is fine as long as it's healthy. It's not like damaging your body. It's fine. Hammering doesn't seem to be so bad. Whatever. CJ smoking on that Saints pack with this video. I don't know what that means, but sure.
That I imagine can get worse
And I did get worse, bitch. What you gonna do about it?
if I don't put a stop to this bullshit right now.
And you didn't put a stop to anything, you little baby back bitch. You got no clout, no bitches, no pull, no nothing. Do something then.
I don't care that he prefaced it as a joke. I don't care if he had the best intent ever. Honestly, do you guys think that vid should be deleted? I do feel like it is copyright strikeable.
And even Tectone had to get on that and be like, bro, it's not even that deep. Like, he didn't say you were doing some crazy shit. He just said you, like, didn't like Shang Li.
It's not like he was getting you to say that, like, you, like, fuck kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting you.
Tech is the wrong guy to ask about this type of shit because Tech has something way worse things thrown at him. A lot of the stuff people go through, he's like, ugh, it's whatever, dude. Walk it off. I mean, had you had half the shit that happened to me, you probably wouldn't be standing if you're gonna complain about this shit. I feel like I've been under a rock. I don't know what face hammering thing is. So basically, there's a bunch of guys that are in the looks maxing thing, and as the name suggests, they want to look as best as possible. And what they do is they use hammers to kind of shatter some of the cheekbones, and by doing that, it makes them grow a little bigger, and that way it makes your face look a little more giga chatty, if that makes any sense. He literally said in front of a judge that he is dangerous. He's a dangerous person with a gun. Well, I think you kind of want to say that in America. Isn't that like a flex? What the fuck? Well, apparently it works. Apparently it works. I don't think I need it. I don't need it, but apparently some guys do. So they're doing it. Apparently they're getting bitches because of that. Apparently it's healthy. There's no health repercussions from that. Face hammering is literally hammering your face. Oh yeah, that sounds very painful. Well, they don't smash it. I think they just go like this. They just keep poking at it. And because these are very sensitive, they eventually like it, you know, it kind of makes them bump up. So yeah, basically that's what that is. They try to have that Giga Chad look. Yeah, I'm never doing that. I don't think we need that. Yo, Chad, type 1 if you're handsome enough, where you don't need that. Type 2 if you're like, look, I need me some bitches, and I'm fitting to use that goddamn hammer if need be.
To say that, like, you don't like leaks and you don't like Shang Li. Like, is it really that deep? No, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was trying to paint you as, like, a lolly lover or, like, a sex offender or, like, a racist, sure. I can understand wanting to take that shit down, but, like, who cares?
Yeah. Bro saved Saints. This is what smoking on pack means? What? Okay. Now we know. We appreciate the clarification. Next one is back covering Gacha. No, that's old. Like, have you seen The Room? It's like an old clip.
Remember that? Even back then, you were soft as baby shit. We talking soft, buddy boy. So what are we talking about, bro? And there's
I mean, a lot of people are soft at the start, okay? It takes time for people to develop the character traits where a lot of the shit isn't going to affect them and stuff. So I myself was kind of soft. I still see a lot of soft individuals. See a lot of CCs schizoing out over stuff that they shouldn't have. You know, wasn't there was this guy who was almost in tears because Saintontas called him out or something. Was it analytical vibes or something like that? Like he got very emotional because of it, and I'm just there like, okay, clearly you're a good CC in order to provide quality content, but in terms of personality, you need some work there, man. You need that thick skin that you need as a CC, and it takes time. It takes XP, and maybe he was, that was Saint's arc of getting that XP. So I'm not saying, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if he's still as soft as he was then as he is now, but yeah, Saint is 48 years old. He should have been developed, but he's still a fetus. Some things can't change. When did yo Chad, have you ever heard a grown man calling another grown ass man a fetus? I know, baby. A fetus? God damn. You only believed he got emotionally cut? Titty Boy said so. Huh? He got emotionally cut? Yeah, I thought he was emotionally mad. Yeah, I don't think he got emotional. You mean analytical vibes? I think he got emotional there because I could hear at some point he might have, when this happened. I can't remember when exactly it happened, but I know there was a little bit of beef between Saint and analytical vibes. And analytical vibes made a response video, and I don't know, he seemed like too emotional. And like, at some point, I don't know, in his voice, it sounded like him, he was very emotional and kind of because a lot of people when they're being confrontational, they get too emotional. It kind of makes them tear up. So I think that's what may have happened. It's just in his voice. I'm not saying he did cry. It's just that when you listen to him, it feels like man is in tears, right? Like he's about to cry. He's not crying, but he's holding back the floodgates of tears. All right, just so that I'm perfectly clear. Was it the vid where he cried over a woo-woo character? I'm not sure.
some other things I want to get off my chest to let you know because you keep thinking you can go ahead and say things like this.
Are we farming Skull CJ today? That guy is like the biggest.
Yes, the biggest. You can do it. Come on now.
The way that I would describe him, and I think the way that everyone would describe
this is what brought us here today. Okay, fuck. All right, here we go.
Him at this point is like a
By the way, this is something Saints should just stop doing. Just stop.
future homeless.
It took you a while, but you got...
Wait, what?
Come on now.
The way that I would describe him, and I think the way that everyone would describe him at this point is like a future homeless.
It took you a while, but you got...
A future homeless. What the fuck does that even mean? A future homeless? It's like someone that's gonna become homeless eventually? Is that it? But what are we basing that on? That doesn't even make sense. Do we know the economics in Skull CJ's life and stuff like that? Like, what? It would be so? Okay. That's I don't know, man. That I don't think what the hell? How did you just post a short V? Fuck! He's on to me being an AI. And that the real V is actually just sitting there posting videos and editing. Fuck! I need to ban him. Cannot YouTube. You're banned. You can't call me out like that. You can't show my secrets, bitch. My editor probably did that. Now, CJ got a solid career in McDonald's. True. We all know that. Yeah. We all know that. Yo, W pause frame. CJ looking clean over here, man. This is a W pause frame.
Got there, bro. Congratulations. A future homeless. Great joke there, buddy. Great. Very deep.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
Bro. A future homeless.
What the fuck? That's not it. Okay, chat. From a scale of 1 to 10, how bad of a roast? How good of a roast? Sorry, how good of a roast do you think future homeless is? Be honest, chat. From a scale of 1 to 10. minus 9,000. Minus 9,000 out of 10. I feel like Saint lost aura when he said that shit, man. Yeah, he lost aura saying that, man. God damn. What the fuck is that? It's a Chewet bet. Come on. You know what? We should ask Genezad. I'm pretty sure he'll give it a 7 out of 10, and that'll be good, right? We should ask Genezad, man. Oh, fuck. Maybe Genezad will save the rating of this goddamn joke, man. Of this roast. Fuck. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't understand how one person was able to like mind control so many people to be complete retards.
This goofy little turd nugget
mind control. What? Oh, he's saying what people are saying about him. Okay.
Talking about, I don't know how CJ mind controlled the gacha space into doing what he was doing. Bro, I didn't do anything, bro. The reality of it is, Saint, even though it's been several months, you still can't understand. No one likes you, bro. No one ever liked you. They just...
Look, I know I might get in trouble for this one, but I don't like Saint's behavior. But I think all in all, Saint can be likable if you are tolerant to some of the shit he does, which I can be a bit. All right. Gotta get some groceries. Hey, you do that, man. I got that shit done earlier before coming in. Turd nugget. A turd nugget. God damn, what the fuck is that? Here we go. Hey, just so that we're clear, I'm not saying what Saint is doing is good. But what I'm saying is, if you tolerate some of that internet toxic crap, he can be okay. I'll give him a 5 out of 10 with tolerance. All right, like through tolerance, he becomes a 5 out of 10. But the reality is, I can see easily why a lot of people will not want to fuck with Saint. 100%. I can see that. Yo, V, if you got paid the 1 million per back shot, how rich would you become? Well, 0. I can't. Am I doing the back shots? Because if I'm doing the back shots, I might be pretty rich. But if I'm taking the back shots, like you said here, I'm assuming 0. I'm fine. Why would you tolerate that, though? I can be a bit optimistic and just look at the good in people. That's what I do, right? So, because all in all, I like to focus on the part where he helped his editor. He helped me personally. I know he helped some CCs too, and giving them some level of guidance, stuff like that. He's not all bad, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's why I like to look at that too while looking at everything. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, for example, just telling people to do drugs or still behaving and beating dead horses, even though like we should all just be moving on and everything, and trying to perpetuate and keep fanning flames of CC and CC drama is good. All right, like this is not something I'm gonna stand by. So if you honest question, give me 5 things likable in Saint. I don't know Saint that well. All right, I know what I've seen. I will give him 2 points, or like not 3 points. I'll be honest, I would give him the whole 5 points for helping his editor with his dad's cancer treatment and doing a GoFundMe for him, raising money for him. I think that was probably the most based shit I've seen in the space. Besides that, helping the creators like myself, he can be open to reason, all in all. All right, to a good extent, to a decent extent. Never mind. Yeah, and I guess the bad stuff is, of course, his big mouth and pursuing a strategy that unfortunately comes at the cost of the space, right? Like it perpetuates toxic behavior and stuff. So they kind of even out. Only done that to fuck over Dookie. Oh, I don't know. Look, whatever the reasons are, I'm not gonna shit on the action. All right, I'm not gonna shit on it. It's a good thing. It's like calling out Mr. Beast when he does charities and stuff. Whatever it is, maybe he's doing it for views and everything. The fact is, it's good behavior, and we should encourage that. That's what I do know. I know he farmed aura in my eyes on that one. I look, I clap when there's clapping to be done, and I will boo when there's boo to be done. Like right now, I'm booing. So yeah. Man be throwing compliments in the air to see if they stick. Who? Uh Bro, whoever asked that question set V up. Wait, how I'm being set up? Oh, the call him out for the good and bad. You? No, I'm not. Look, I'm not giving compliments right now. I'm just stating facts that have happened and how I perceive them because that's what was asked. I'm not saying you should do the same as me. I'm just explaining my stance and how is it even possible for someone to be somewhat tolerant towards someone that can clearly seem very problematic, right? And very unlikable. I understand how easily it is to perceive Saint as very unlikable. I do. But for me, it's like a kind of like a middle ground. And but now he's moving a little to the negative side in my eyes personally because you already know what's gonna happen when you call CJ again, when you talk about CJ again, and that's just that's just bad for this space all in all. This color won't really change anything when he's still growing in subscribers. Subscribers don't necessarily matter, man. Subscribe that them days gone. Subscribers don't really matter. It's just a milestone. It's good. It shows that you're growing. But besides that, what really matters is your views, your relevancy in the space. That's what ultimately matters. But no, I think this call is good because what we do need to make sure of is that people mind their mouth and be very careful of the things they say when they have a strong online presence. It's very important.
Put up with you. You were kind of just there, but there was never no real meaningful, deep relationships that you formed, bro. That's just the truth, bro. And when things started to get exposed by yours truly, the greatest roaster in the gacha space, the one guy,
I think no one can deny that. He is, in fact, the biggest roaster in the gacha space. Yeah, no one comes close.
That shit on you and you couldn't do anything. The one guy that, despite attacking you and shitting on you worse than any other content creator has ever done, you haven't been able to clap back. Despite the fact that you'll clap back at people with less subscribers, less views, you'll clap back to people on social media that barely get any traction. Oh, but CJ, yeah, he's not worth my time, right? He's done already. I said he had small shoulders and he lives with his mom. I cooked him.
which is impressive, but it was almost like an IQ check. It was almost like a long-awaited IQ check in the space that a lot of people failed.
I'm not gonna chat. Let's be honest here. Type 1, if you think it was smart of Saint to not tackle CJ. Type 2, if you don't think so. I'll be real. I think it was smart. I think it was a move and deliberate, on purpose it was done. Because he knows. This is a battle he's not sure he's going to win. And why would you fight a battle that you might lose? Strategically speaking, it makes sense. Why would I rush someone who might kick my ass and now I'll look stupid? I mean, when you think about it, makes sense. I can see why he would duck him. People need to stop thinking that that this is supposed to stop Saint from going. Bro, EDP has come back and continues to somehow get subs and viewers, so Saint will be fine, but it's good to get these things out. Exactly. Not smart because he can't keep it up until the end. Here's the thing. He can ignore CJ, but CJ profits from this regardless because every time Saint mentions him, CJ is eating good. See, here's the thing. There's a subsection of the community that hates Saint that are eating good because of that. But see, if Saint just gets obliterated by CJ completely, there's no more farming to be done. Subsection, yeah, it's like a sub part. You know, it's like there's this section that like Genshin. There's this section that likes ZZZ. There's this section that likes HSR, and there's this section that hate Saintontas. More like the whole Wuwa community. Come on, don't lie. Well, then how the hell does he still get views? How the hell does he still get active viewers? How the hell does he have positive like ratios in his videos? Some people like him, others don't. He's a very controversial figure in the space. He should have avoided saying anything because he said CJ is spreading misinformation. Oh, well, he just tried to kill it, nip it in the bud because he says it's misinformation, but I guess it didn't work, huh?
Heard it here first, guys. If you have any problems with Saintontas, if you don't like the way he does things, if you simply dislike him, well, You failed your IQ test and you're a dumbass.
Fight me! Fight me!
And you got out
This one, man. This one.
Fight me!
of it with the legendary reward.
You know what? I do agree with him on this take. I did get out with a legendary reward. You know what that was, bro? The fact that I was able to show that I could do whatever I want, however I want, and there ain't jack shit you can do about it, Saintontas. There ain't
And be successful at it too. I mean, since CJ has started cracking at Saintontas, I don't think he's ever been as successful. Well, maybe back in the day, because we gotta realize Skull CJ at some point, he kind of had to start over from scratch. But yeah, also I wanted to watch this one, but I haven't gotten to that yet. He's doing good, man. I feel like his channel really took off after that. He even stopped covering him in his main channel. He took it all the way to his drama channel now, and he's killing it. I think CJ is literally killing it. So yeah, I think if anything, CJ has definitely proven that not only can he do whatever he wants, but also be successful at it, and keep roasting Saint. Used to watch Saint back in the day, but unsubbed when he started wilding out. If you weren't broken by tribalism, you would be against what he's doing, especially with the cap drama. Oh, 100%. 100%. I feel like the normies, we all know the normies will not support Saints, and the tribalistic individuals will support Saint more often than not. So only tolerant normies like myself can still watch Saint to a good extent. I haven't been working on content as much as I want right now because my dog had a massive surgery. Well, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. Wish happy recovery. I know she has a lot of issues. I know that. She's a little old dog, right? Listen to how he talks in his guide videos. He deliberately talks in a different tone so people wouldn't know it's the same guy. It's deceiving, especially when people don't notice who they are watching as long as they're getting what they're looking for. Guide videos are different than normal videos because guide viewers don't necessarily give a fuck. They are very transactional. I come here, I get information, you get views and likes, and I'm out. That's it. It's very, very clear. So of course, he's gonna talk a little more professional because Saint tries to be very professional in his guides, all right, and that's normal, right? It's very normal.
shit, bro. Let me put it to you like this. After months upon months of you going after people, attacking them on levels we've never seen before, dropping video after video, 10, 20, 30, 40 videos on these people, right? Attacking them for whatever reason, bro. Dragging their name through the mud for disagreeing with you on gacha game takes, bro. There comes Skull CJ.
Yeah, I want everyone to remember, Chad, the zero, the origin, that we wouldn't even be here gathered today if it wasn't for video games that sell anime girls. I want us to remember that. A little bit of a step back. How did egos and how did these personalities clash with each other is beyond me, but here we are. Of course, that is the main reason why this happened, is because people are being condescending and insulting towards others. That's why we're here. But the source, the true origin as to why we're here is video games. Yep, because we have different takes about them. Yikes.
Attacking you in ways that, once again, the gacha space had never seen, bro. Completely shitting on you, saying what I want, doing the thumbnails that I want.
You let Skull CJ do whatever the fuck he wanted. You guys let CJ do whatever he wanted with no punishment, and so now this is actually confirmed to be the...
He's gonna play the report the fuck out of his channel. He's gonna play it soon. I know he will. He's setting it up.
New YouTube meta.
And no matter how much you bitch, cried, and moaned, begged for help,
Please! Tech don't! I need this!
you weren't able to do shit. You was out there on stream screaming,
There it
report
is.
his channel!
Whoa!
There it is.
YouTube!
I knew it! I knew it!
YouTube told us to mass report the channel! So I guess it's allowed, boys! YouTube told us to mass report his channel, boys! We got permission! Report the fuck out of his channel!
I don't think I've ever seen Saint lose as much aura as he did with this one. You know he was mad. He was so angry on this one. He was happy with this one because he wanted this to happen all the time. He would have loved to just say it out loud and just send and brigade someone, but he couldn't do it because that's just not the right thing to do. But man, I've never seen Saint being this emotional. like so fiery, like the anger. You can sense the rage. Just give him. And unfortunately, it worked on Athoma. That's why, like, I'll be honest, that this shit like kind of annoyed me because when I heard that Athoma's strike actually stuck, that the mass reporting actually works, it didn't work on Skull CJ. It could have, but YouTube blocked it because they tried, but they failed. But it worked on Athoma, and that's just sad, man. That's just sad. Like this type of sentiment should not be allowed.
Do it right now. Report everything. YouTube told us to do it. Spam, report everything.
And get what happened? Nothing happened, bro. My channel's still there. My videos are still there. You was out here asking your father for help.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Skull CJ's channel actually grew from all this. You know what? Let's do a little bit of research, chat. Let's scroll down a little bit before the Saintontas stuff. Let's see. Let's just see. God damn, these thumbnails, bro. Oh man, I don't even know if I want to keep scrolling down. So I think they started there, right? Actually, you know what? Never mind. He didn't even need this. He just did it for free. Yeah, he just did it for free. He was fine. He was well. I guess he got the Raid Shadow Legend sponsor, so that was cool. But yeah, I think he didn't even need this shit. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. He didn't even need it. Like he's cool. I guess the only thing that made is it made him start a new channel. So you know what? Never mind. He did get a new channel out of it that's doing really well. So yeah. And a lot of relevancy in the space. Yeah. So also the Saintontas streams. He's farming it. He farmed them on streams for a million of times. So yeah.
I mean, I hate it because
Please! Tech don't! I need this!
I like you say it, but I think these thumbnails are hilarious.
And guess what happened? Nothing, bro. Nobody came to help, bro. You weren't able to do shit.
Calls me a cum dumpster.
To twist the narrative. I don't care. You and all of your viewers, every single one, down to the last minute little follower, are a bunch of bitches. So when you think I'm gonna rile up my fans to attack CJ, I don't give a shit about you or your fans. Y'all all bitches, bro. It's that simple. That's just the reality of it. So what did I get from doing all of this? The fact that I was able to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
That's a Hot Twins outro. I caught it. That was a Hot Twins outro. I know that. I know it was. You get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Oh, OG back in the day, man. Fucking base shit. Holy man, that takes me back.
Following that entire drama, the only thing that occurs is that my views go up on everything.
Oh, your views have gone up on everything you say? Okay, hold
Oh
on.
shit, here comes Detective CJ. Here we go.
Let's take a quick look at your favorite sites. How about we take a look at Twitch Tracker? Let's take a look at the last 30 days, right? To see how everything has gone up. It would seem that hours streamed, followers gained, followers per hours, game streamed, peak viewers, hours watched, all of that has gone down, but maybe that's just in the last 30 days. Let's move on over and check up on the last 3 months. Oh, less hour streams, less followers gained, less average viewers, less followers per hour, less hours watched. Maybe it's just Twitch. Maybe you were referring to YouTube when you said that everything is going up, right?
Oh, what the fuck happened? What the hell, bird? Goddamn bird, that is crazy as hell.
Right? Oh, it would seem that graph is kind of low there, buddy. Kind of low there, buddy. I'm just saying. I'm not the best at reading graphs, but that right there looks a little...
Okay, so we're talking subscribers here. We should see the views. I think views is what really matters.
A little bit lower than some of the stuff you've had before. I'm just saying. And let me just point out this video right here.
You know what? We can do the research for CJ here. Hold on. We can add the additional information. What's that thing called? YouTube Tracker, maybe? Yeah, I think it's Social Blade. Yeah, this one. Search for your favorite YouTube creator. Yes, Saintontas is my favorite YouTube creator. That's right, man. He has a heart of gold. Wait, why doesn't it work? All right, here it is. Okay, where can I find the graphs? Gained views weekly. All right, here we go. Can I? You must be logged in to use this video. No, it doesn't matter. All right, here it is. Okay, in terms of viewership, he's doing really well. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Can we filter? Okay, so he started in June 2024, and yeah, I think the momentum grew, and then it's stabilizing. He's doing okay. No need to edit. It's all there. Well, shit. My bad, G.
Video right here was from 3 months ago. And if you guys pay close attention, it shows Saint's total subscribers. And you know what I find really hilarious? Considering the fact that he's the Wuthering Waves guy.
And we appreciate you, Profty. You rest up, champ.
Right? This dude, in the middle of the 2nd year anniversary and the hype for the Cyberpunk collab, in 3 months, he's barely been able to get a little bit over 1,000 subscribers.
Okay, is there any good popular Woo CCs on the rise right now? Because I feel like that's very important. There's Nigerian perspective, but I feel like he's very kudu body. Like he's a true kudu bad. I feel like he's very kudu body about his stuff. I like him, but holy kudu bad. No, so maybe just maybe it's you know, the niche he's in. No, because Saint scares them all away. Glaive is a decent example, but he is a little kudu body himself. I mean, it's like Nigerian perspective. He's basically 4-star Glaive Kyo, really. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is like he's doing real good, but not to the same volume as Saintontas, because Saintontas pumps out a lot more content, and it's very hard to get views if you upload every single day. I did notice that, like it can be very hard. I'll be honest, it can be very hard. Like you always have to hit the mark on relevant topics, etc. I did notice that in my channel. I really did. For example, say if we go down here, I was like uploading a little bit from the kudu bats, man. The kudu bats. There, look at them, man. Look at them. Oh man, they're cute. But you can, for example, cover like big topics, but if you keep pushing out a lot more content, it's very hard for them to keep reaching the average views you typically get. YouTube brought back dislike ratio. I know, man. I know. I wasn't even aware this was at 50% until now, because they brought it back and I scrolled down. I didn't even notice we were at 60%. Man, I guess I really ruffled some feathers on this one. Most you know what? You know where this comes from? It's just a bunch of people that look at the thumbnail and title, just come in and drop dislike and leave. Maybe we made it too clickbaity. Maybe saying Woo could never is a oh shit. They're fans, lol. Yeah, I mean, look, unfortunately, a lot of people just look at the thumbnail and title, just come in, dislike, and leave. That's just the nature of some of this stuff. Most people don't even watch the video. Exactly, like they just come in, do that, and leave. Classic, very classic. But yeah, hey, thank God we got the like and dislike ratio back, man. Freaking based.
But everything is going up, right, buddy? I don't know, man. Them numbers.
V has gained half the subs. Saint has gained in 3 months in just the last 28 days. Yeah, NGE has been very kind to me, man. Yeah, NGE has been very kind to me, and I think also the gacha space as a whole. I feel like there's more people that are, let's just say, normies and non-tribalistic. I like the fact that a lot of people can look at me and go, you know what? I like this guy. I really appreciate the support. I really do.
Looking a little low there. But let's talk about the actual videos. How about the actual videos? Maybe somehow, some way, he's saying that his videos are doing better. They're getting more views than ever before. But how about we compare the videos
than ever before
that you arguably do the best out of all your content? I mean, most of your content is garbage, but if we had to pick something that stands out to be at least semi-decent, we can pick your character build guides, right? And if we pick those out, we can easily see that for several months, for a long time now, you still get mogged in views by many other creators.
Okay, Saint isn't the guide, guys, so tough. The call to action does work, especially when it's forcibly shoved in the video. What call to action? New York accent. I know. I don't want to say it, but he has a perfect mirror of how Hoyo shows were treating Wu 1.0. Funny how the tables turn. Oh yeah, look, I'm not saying Hoyo shills don't deserve, but I have to admit something. We gotta admit something. At some point, you become the very thing you hate. Like right now, Kudu bots should calm the fuck down. Wuwa doesn't shit gold. Like relax.
And
It's a great game. It's my favorite gotcha game. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it doesn't have flaws. And we should have those conversations.
before y'all say anything, because I know Saintontas defenders are kind of slow, I picked 2 or 3 different people. Some with more subscribers than Saintontas, and others with less subscribers than Saintontas. But one thing they all have in common is the simple fact that they're all way less active than Saintontas. They are not known as the #1 Kuro bots, the biggest Wuwa CC in the space. Yet, no matter what guides, be it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and however many numbers you want to throw out, you make, all of these CCs will always average more views than you, bucko.
I feel like part of the reason why half of those guys aren't making as much content
Maybe. Oh, he's about to talk about it. All right, let's hear.
anymore is because it just has to be embarrassing, right?
Huh?
It has to be embarrassing to like try to like continue this line of like work or hobbyism, knowing that you failed so badly, even though you were like allied with so many people.
I'm not even going to hold this one against Saintontas. I understand why it might be difficult for him to understand why people aren't just non-stop making content. But I'm not going to attack him, guys. He's someone that doesn't have friends, doesn't have family that loves him, doesn't have a social life, doesn't go out.
I mean, one must admit that Saintontas' community definitely rallied with him when everything was going down. I feel like, to be honest with you, the Saints community was very solidish. You know, they all in all, like whether you hate them or love them, one thing is for sure, they supported their boy. They stood by their boy. We gotta admit that. Like W Saint community for that one, because I remember this one stream, like he had like subs coming in left and right. Like, you know, the community really got together and stood strong. And I don't know about you guys, I respect it. I do. You can say Saint ain't the Saint guy, but these are the videos that get the most views for him. Oh, okay. I've come to the realization that if Saint shits on my game, it just keeps getting better, and it's not because of him doing that. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence, I'm sure. Saint still can't figure out how to play Zani after a year plus. He shouldn't be making guides. You don't need to be really good at the game to do guides. You just need to convey the information in a good way slash a way that people can understand it, of course. And also, you know the math. You understand the ins and outs of the game, spreadsheeting especially. Yeah, you don't even need to be that good at the game, to be honest with you. It's like Gacha Smack. At some point, he stopped playing, I think, SSR for the most part, but he still made guys, and they are still good because he knows how to do the math. He knows the math he gives you. He doesn't even need to try it out in the game. It just works. I go to Brax for guys, to be honest. Me too. Typically, Brax is our guy. I mean, he was my guy since Genshin Impact. It was Smack at some point, but Smack stopped making guides, so we go to Brax. We're back to Brax. There was also a shit ton of women who were protesting and sending money to get that murderer out of jail because they thought he was hot, so lots of crazies in the world. I'm not saying it's they're crazy or not. What I do say is supporting and standing strong by what you believe is something I respect. That is a sentiment I respect. That doesn't mean I agree with what they're protecting. It's just that it's something I respect. Because we have different perspectives, but all in all, it's a good sentiment.
Doesn't touch grass, so it's hard for him to understand why some people might not be all up on the content grind like him, streaming every day, dropping 3 to 4 videos every day, researching what drama and what bullshit to talk about every single day. I know it's hard for him to understand that, so I'll just break it down. First and foremost,
I'll be honest, the reason why I don't do that is because I don't think I can keep up with the amount of YouTube stuff I can put out. But now I think we're getting close to a decent formula where I can try to stream again. Because one of my editors is not around. So as soon as he's back, I think I can go back to that particular formula. That's why I've been kind of slowed down on streaming. But it's incredibly hard. Like, you need quite the setup to be able to do that shit. Yovi, would you have time to run some NTE this stream after all this drama? I'm not sure. We'll see.
You gotta stop worrying about what other people are doing, bro. When your channel and your whole career and reputation is through the mud, bro. Yes, you're still generating numbers. At the end of the day, no one streams more than you in this gacha space. You're live every single day. You upload 3 to 4, 5.
Which is very vital, by the way. Being here every single day is insanely crucial in streaming. It's very powerful. You don't stream often, a lot of people move away. Unless there's something big going on, then people will pull up. But being here every day is a huge buff.
6, 7 videos a day. Not that many. I'm
6-7.
exaggerating, but you upload at least 3 videos a day and you start drama because that's the only way you know how to stay relevant. If you didn't do that, your channel would be dead. We can all do that, but that's so pathetic and easy, bro. Like, let's just keep it a stack, bro.
Yeah, also there's drama fatigue. I think everybody agrees there's drama fatigue, tribalism fatigue. We're tired. That's that beta ass shit. I swear I get no pussy crap you see online. It's so obnoxious and annoying.
What you also got to understand, Saint, is that a lot of us have other things going on with our lives, bro. A lot of us have families, friends. I know that's such a foreign concept to you, having people to hang out with. I know you don't understand what that's like, bro. It's okay. And some of us simply have other ways to make money and other things going on in life where we're not dying to make content on YouTube. Some of us do this for fun, whether we get a lot of views or not. Sure, most of us want to get more views.
I don't even get paid off YouTube, bro. I don't even get paid. It's like, it's fine. Like, we're just doing this for I love being a YouTuber. I wanted to be a YouTuber since I was a teenager. I get to be a YouTuber. I'm very happy about that.
But it's not the reason why we make content. Whereas you, this is your everything, bro. This is why you can't even take a break despite saying you're going to take a break. This is why you go live every single day. Start dramas every single day. Because in your mind, this is all you know. This is all you understand. You have no other ways to be successful. And you're always worried about all these other people, bro, which is hilarious. I'm barely posting content right now, and I'm still getting sponsorship offers, bro. I'm barely posting content, and every time I go live or post a video, I average the same views I've been doing for the last several months. The same thing as always, just chilling and vibing, despite the fact that I'm uploading way less than before. You see people like Captain Cabinet. She's still doing great out there, bro. And I know you watch her. You have a shrine.
Cab, I think, moved on. I think Cap is Limbus company, and I think she just went mainstream. She's covering mainstream stuff. So that's just a massive W in my book.
Her. She's doing her own thing, popping off, getting good numbers here and there with things she's enjoying doing. The same goes for Pixel Tree. Pixel Tree is having fun playing the games he likes and doing things that he enjoys. And the same thing can be said about everybody in the space that don't like you, bro. Gotcha Smack, living life, chilling with his family at the beach, bro. Enjoying life with people that love him. Faros, bro, over there playing Cookie Run or some shit. All these people, they're doing good. They're chilling, bro. They don't have millions of views or hundreds of thousands, but guess what?
You know, also what I noticed is YouTube is really helping with pushing videos in the algorithm. I did notice old videos are getting views now, which is insane for me. Because back in the day, like gacha videos, they die in like 2-3 days. Like, that's it. YouTube stops pushing them. But now they are. W YouTube for that. I feel like this is a good time to be a YouTuber.
They're doing. Having fun, making content they enjoy, and one thing that's for certain, they ain't the laughingstock of the entire gacha space. Multiple communities. You might say, oh, y'all make fun of us, you and your little ass community of nobodies, bro. And we proved your community has no power, bro. We can make 40 videos shitting on you, and the most they'll get disliked is like a couple hundred people. At most. A dude that averages 2,000 viewers a day, you'd expect comments to be filled with people attacking, bro.
The reason why it's not is because they're there to just watch him do some roasting so that they can get off to that, and that's it. They're just taking notes on how to roast as well, etc. It's very childish, very immature. I understand it. It's just I just don't respect it.
Captain Cabinets had like 1 week entirely telling people to join the VC. Barely anybody joined to defend you. I had my stream up for a week telling people to come join the VC if they disagreed with anything I had to say about you. Not one person joined.
No, I think some people joined. Because I remember Cap making a video where she talked with the same viewer. Yeah.
So when we look at all of that,
this motherfucker CJ, he didn't got no one, so then he used me. This bitch. He just used me. He has a bunch of Saint haters trying to poke fun at me, even though I was literally misunderstood. And he didn't even defend my ass. What a bitch.
That, bro. You got no pull. Stop worrying about what other people are doing and why they're not posting content, bro. The reality of it is people post when they want. And while some people do this as a job, others don't.
Yeah, exactly. He projects how he sees YouTubing should be, which is everybody got their own pace. We all got our own pace. It is what it is. It's fine. We don't have to have the same approach to YouTubing and content creation. It's fine. Everybody has their own pace. Everybody gonna get their own level of success. God wills it so. It is what it is.
I know you're desperate. I know this is all you got going on, buddy. But a lot of us aren't the same. Keep that in mind. Now, I know we went a little bit off topic there and we started roasting this dude on a bunch of things, but the reality of it is that this video is actually pretty damn serious. Saintontas has gone out of his way to tell his underage community to go ahead and consume cocaine.
Why is CJ so dark out of nowhere?
He says everybody should at least try.
He's in the shadow realm. Chad, I think maybe demons got him. Maybe this is CJ sending us a message that he's in trouble. Maybe this is Saint's basement. Maybe he was caught. Let's look at that. Where the fuck did the light go?
Cocaine, and you should get some friends and go ahead and live your life if you haven't done cocaine. That if you've gone to college, you should have at least tried cocaine. And I'm gonna be honest, I think this is not something you should be telling or talking about to a crowd of underage people. And let's be honest, we're not going to sit here and say that he plays games that are rated 13 plus and is going to have a crowd of all adults, right?
100%.
The reality of it is he has a bunch of kids watching him and he's telling them to do this. But before we end it, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, these are just cuts. These are just out of context clips. So I'm going to show you the full clip of where he said this and provide you the context, okay? So he was reacting to M-Tash's video against Asmongold and Clavicular.
Yeah.
M-Tash was saying that Clavicular has been caught for doing meth, right?
Yes.
And then Saintontas proceeds to say meth is bad, but cocaine is not, right? That's pretty much what he says on this clip. We're going to roll the clip. At the end of the day, I think this is pretty fucked up.
Side clip was this 30 seconds of this video?
I've had these
okay, hold on.
I just haven't done the video because I've been busy. Those of you that know why, y'all know why. And those of you that don't, well, join the Discord, man. And to end the video, Saintontas, you're
it's a sad why. Hold on, let me have it up.
Greasy little goblin, bro. You mention my name, I'm gonna come out and grill you. You don't mention my name, I'm gonna come out and grill you. So do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Oh, he said it again.
Bad, but
Based.
If it was like Coke or something, go for it. Yeah, I feel like most people should try Coke at least once.
No.
Like at least once. I feel like if you go to college and you leave and you haven't done Coke at least once.
Yeah, chat is going, huh? What the fuck, huh? Even chat is like, what the hell are we even talking about? You are not cooking.
Come on, man. Like,
yeah, there they are. There's some. I seen some of those high school bros. I seen some bros say, "Hell yeah, fucking holy based." But majority speaking in the chat, everybody's saying, "Hell no, huh?"
Make some friends. Like, go socialize. Come on.
I would never want this to be an idol of any person in my life.
Yeah, dude, even chat wasn't buying this. This is just bad. What the fuck is this?
Hey, man, I'm not saying you do it. I'm just saying there are some signs that could lead to people thinking some things and some things. But at the end of the day, man, I'm not saying nothing. You guys think whatever it is that you want.
You let Skull CJ do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Okay, hold on. Let's see this one.
Bro is looking submissive and breedable. Why is he looking like that in this frame? Wait, I need to get off this. Submissive and breedable.
That holy you know what? I'm not gonna say it. He's about to say it.
Nigga, you gay.
I arch my back, curl my toes. Submissive and breedable.
Why does he look like Ben Affleck here? Bro, really do be looking like a...
Why did he call CJ gay then for trying to look good? Because why would he call... Because I remember him saying CJ looks gay as fuck and ew, because CJ is trying to be, you know, trying to be hot and shit. How is that? What? There's conflict.
A young Ben Affleck, bro. Just be so for real with you. This guy's super gay. Yeah, he's just super gay. No, that's really uncomfortable. I want some big old dude.
Because he's gay and he's projecting? Considering the new added information, I think I can safely say you might be onto something.
Dudes doing that. Not even gay at all. I only want big old dudes for that shit. I'm sorry. Nah, bro. What is wrong with you?
Huh?
Bro, what's wrong?
Oh, there it is. He's showing it.
Nah, report the shit out of this, bro. What the fuck? Ew. Ew, ew, ew. You gross as shit. Oh my god, I should probably drop slur. Honestly, I'm probably actually justified to drop a slur or two. I only want big old dudes for that shit. I'm sorry.
That's not gay. You who thinks everything in the world is gay? Nigga, you gay. You gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
What's your Amazon wish list?
Just be so for real with you. This guy's super gay.
Are you ready for sex?
Sure. Submissive and breed.
He gapped my holes, calls me a cum dumpster. It hurts to watch. Dude, it makes, I'm like, like, ah.
We all know Saintontas be glazing the long dick.
Bro, she looks like those girls.
God, what the hell, what the? Who was this again? Fuck, I forgot her name. But it doesn't matter because she's hot. What was her name? We know her name. I know her name. I've seen her before. Fuck. Is it Fox? Something Fox? Megan Fox. Yes, it's Megan Fox. God, Lord have mercy. God dang. This picture on the left to me here, man, should be illegal. That's just criminally hot. This level of hotness should be criminal.
You guys let CJ do whatever he wanted with no punishment, and so now this is actually confirmed to be the new YouTube meta.
Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's a pretty fucked up looking dog.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
CJ, I thought
Smacks laugh, man.
I thought you was straight, homeboy. That you don't crumble, you don't take no prisoners in this drama. That you consistent. You ain't never gonna move. You rock hard. You rock hard.
What? Bro,
What are you talking about, man?
What's going on? Stand on business. Stand on business, CJ. What?
I'm not gonna say it. I was about to make a joke, but you know what? Never mind. See, if CJ was to stand on business, he, you know, because you're small.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I think you want CJ to sit on business, so that way you're in the same level, you know, because you know CJ's big and you're small. I think we want CJ to sit down, man. I don't think we want him to stand.
What you doing? I'm talking like this so you can listen to me, brother boy. Why don't you stand on business, brother?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
CJ's been standing on business. Well, I guess the reason why Saintontas hasn't responded to CJ standing on business because CJ is too tall for him. Like he stood on business. Well, now Saint can't stand on business. He's too tall for him.
Pussy ass bitch. CJ changed his thumbnail. Pussy ass bitch. CJ changed his thumbnail. Pussy ass bitch. CJ changed.
So how much aura do we lose on this one, Chad? Because I feel like this is minus God knows how much aura he just lost on this one, man. And goddamn, I feel like we're back to that's not AI. You know what? I thought it was AI at some point too, but I guess not. I feel like we're back to middle school or some shit. Like this is that weird cringe shit I was happy we just leave behind in high school.
Changed his thumbnail. Pussy ass bitch. CJ changed his thumbnail. And that's all it is, brother, man. Don't fuck with me again, dipshit.
I don't know, man. It's just he loses 0 aura because he never had any. Oh, shit.
Girls at the gym that always get made fun of.
Wait, hold on. He's talking about Megan Fox being made fun of. I want to hear what he has to say about this.
It's like those girls at the gym that always get made fun of.
Who?
Is that who they're appealing to? I only want big old dudes for that shit. I'm sorry. This guy's super gay. Look at me, boys. I love getting fucking milked. Just milk me, boys.
Nigga, you gay.
I need to not only become the #1 Saintontas defender, I need to become the Saintontas dick sucker. I need to become that. That's our goal, man.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, as you know, an objective Pause! I know, pause! A pause, chat. Huge pause. Yeah, you lost aura on that one. It was satire! I'm trying, this motherfucker CJ, man, trying to shine a bad light on me, man, trying to put me out of context, bitch. Man, fuck, man, CJ, fuck you, motherfucker. This motherfucker CJ, bro. It's satire. You can tell the satire, but it's hard to do here because we just went through all this conditioning of hearing some of the gayest shit. I'm not. I'm not. Oh fuck. Yeah, see, that you know what? I actually I have to be very careful about my jokes when CJ. You know what? We need CJ to leave this space immediately. All right, chat. We need to blow this channel up so that way he leaves Gacha behind. So that way I can go back to making gay ass jokes. Yeah, because I don't think we can do that anymore with CJ around. Where I'm gonna be self-conscious every time I try to make a gay joke. Like that's it. We're fucked. Love you, die, but that shit is funny as fuck. I know that was a good fun there. That was a good poke. Saint got a heart of coke. Oh fuck, man. Yo, read the title. Saintontas tells. Oh, I saw this one. I think it's the other one. Saintontas beats his meat. How do you still get monetized on these? These are monetized, right? These are monetized. How do you get monetized on these? Saintontas beats his meat violently to Mtash while moaning loudly about wanting big old dudes. How the fuck? What the fuck is this title? How? You know what, chat? YouTube told us to do whatever the fuck we want in our titles and thumbnails. Do it! Make thumbnails and say fucking everything. Do it right now. What the? See, the problem, see, he's very slick. So, beats his meat. That's a figure of speech. It's not, you know, the actual action. Violently to Mtashed. Okay? While moaning loudly. I mean, that's suggestive, I guess, but it's not bad. About wanting big old dudes. And what's the problem with wanting big old dudes, right, chat? Wait, pause! Pause. Now, what's the problem with wanting big old dudes? If you're into that, I'm not saying I'm into that. That's why I'm saying it. I'm just saying there's no problem with you saying it, all right? Because I know I just came out of a very, very solid gay portrayal of me, so I need to make a big pause over here. Why does anyone watch CJ like Saint is best? Sure, but this guy's such a loser too. Really? You think so, Xenon? Goddamn, baby. I think he's very entertaining. I think CJ is insanely entertaining. He's gonna go places. Bro, you really for real gay? All right, so y'all motherfuckers got me out here questioning my sexuality or something. Like, what are we doing over here, chat? Yo, CJ, what the fuck's going on? You're making motherfuckers question my sexuality. This bitch, man. So now I have to defend myself and make sure I clarify what my sexuality is. Fuck. Well, if telling to do drugs is fine, then everything is fine. Well, no, of course it's not fine. That's why the video is very important. I feel like we're all gay once in a while. See, that's the problem with us guys. You can't, if you're gay once, you're gay forever. You can't just be gay for a small amount of time. No, if you're gay, you're gay. Like, that's it. I once made a guy on Discord add the very gay to his name. But yeah, man. I guess that just happened. I guess we're back to roasting Saint. Well, I guess Saint kind of had it brought on himself because why mention CJ? I feel like there's no real business for Saint to mention CJ again. I feel like everybody's trying to do their thing. Everybody's trying to explore what they can really do for the space as a whole and not just keep attacking individual creators. And I feel like that's what we should be striving towards. That's what we should be encouraging people to do. And yeah, I think that's gonna be me personally. We had some good ha-has, hee-hees, and of course, I feel like even though maybe it's a misspeak and maybe it's just Saint trying to, like, act all college bro, whatever. Fact of the matter is that type of messaging is incredibly dangerous, regardless of what you think your demographic is. You only need one or two for your message to be very problematic. So, gotta be more careful. Great power comes great responsibility. Whether we like it or not, Saint it's a very big CC, especially considering the gacha space, and one should behave accordingly because of that. So yeah, that's gonna be my thoughts on the matter. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Be seeing ya. Last clip for the vid. All right, hold on. What is this thumbnail? What the fuck is this? Okay.
Reminder that Saintontas himself said multiple gay men proposed to him and bartenders gave him free drinks.
Was he at a gay bar, or how did that happen?
And that's pretty much all of us. We're kind of confused, man.
I'm still confused to this day.
Your advanced talents and skills.
You gotta make that shit like throaty. I'm just loud. I'm just loud. There's the difference. I can do like deep throated.
So I don't.
This is what he does. I'm about to show you exactly what he does. There it is. That's it. So yeah, definitely gay bar. I would assume so. I would assume so. So yeah, I guess that just happened. So anyway, I guess editor can just plug that in somewhere, and yeah, that's the video, I guess. God damn, boy, what the hell, boy? For crying out loud, man. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me just upload this before I forget. All right. Yippee. Gotcha. You know what I need to do, chat? I need to change shirts because this one is killing me. Yo, Pixel Tree, how you doing, man? Give me just a sec. Let me change up. Is this too much, chat? Maybe this is just a little too much. It's too much skin. But it is hot. What do you guys think? Do I change up again? But I got the Superman thing. See that? I really like this shirt. What do you think? Where you going? I'm just sitting here. It's hot as fuck. Where the fuck you want me to go? I see you showing them back. I'm not saying you're glistening. I know, dude. I'm sweaty as fuck. Cause I sweat a lot. Like in heat, I hate that shit. You might make CJ stand. I can check CJ. I bet if we throw hands, I can deal enough damage. That's right, CJ. I just called your ass out because you just called me gay and shit. It's hot, man. Dude, it is hot. It is hot, bro. I'm dying out here. The UK be boiling lately, fighting hard to sleep lately. Me too. I'll be honest. All right, look, chat. I'm literally wearing underwear right now. I'm literally. Don't clip this, but I took my pants off in the middle of stream. You guys didn't see that, of course, but I had to take them off at some point. I just took my pants off. That's it. They were off. I had to take off my pants. I'll be there. They are. Yeah, they were on the ground. They were the ground. See them? They were literally on the ground. I just see how I just squatted down and peeled them up. That's because they were on the ground, because I just took my pants off in the middle of stream because I was dying of heat, bro. Which is weird to say when we were talking about gay dudes in the goddamn YouTube. Pause. Pause. Why would you get hot and take your pants off when we're talking about gay shit? What are you trying to tell us, man? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, man. Fuck CJ, bro, man. Fuck that motherfucker. He got me out of here having to prove and pause every goddamn time, man. Goddamn. So when they were saying rock hard, they was talking about you. Huh? Bro, just rip already. I already know what you want to. Huh? No, dude, it's hot. Dude, I'm burning. You don't see me sweating? Might get a sponsor if we're lucky. Need to go start a GoFundMe for V's AC. We do need that. I might need to do that. I have a fan. Wait, where is it? Yeah, here it is. Space. Space is a bitch. Which I might plug. Actually, you know what, chat? You guys just reminded me. I have a fan. I can use that. I have this. I got this going on. Yeah, we got this going on. I'll just plug this bitch. Hold on. See, the problem is I hate these things. That's too much wind, and I feel like my body absorbs them, and it makes me feel weird. I absorb this wind, and I feel kind of sickish. Ooh, you know what's good? Since we're standing up, this will only cool my legs, which is good. Piece of shit fan, but it's doing the trick. Ooh, that feels good, actually. Oh my god, I'm coming. Pause. My gaming room window is directed right when the sun beams in during the days. It's good for lighting, but I have some sun coming in too. But now it's just reflection. I love it. For real, winter is so much better. Depends on who you ask, but I like what spring. Spring is the best season, hands down. Should an air cooler work until you can get an AC? Yeah, the fan is okay-ish. I just it's too fast. Like it's a piece of shit fan. The one I had when I was in France was a lot better. Jesus, the clips I can get out of the live stream, dude. I'm one of those streamers that if you just listen, there's so much shit you can just clip and Jesus. Man got a small ass fan to just air out his ball sack while he streams. Wild behavior. It is pretty weird when you think about the fact that I'm just wearing an underwear with exposing to a fan. You know what? You're on to something. V, look at the picture CJ sent you, please. Oh, jeez. They're not of me, right? Hold on, I need to. What the fuck is this? This is Tectone? Why? We just saw that one. Bro, what is this? Hold on, let me try and zoom in for you guys. What the fuck? What is this the new meta for thumbnails? Asmongold fucked and finished in Hassan. So this is new. This is a thing. Dude, this one is crazy. This one is crazy. Man, he got He got Saint looking crazy here, man. Jesus. Oh my god, dude. Just so the last two, they go with each other. Alright, I guess we're doing that, huh? We've already seen this before, but I guess if you wanna add more gauge to the stream, I feel like we're already gauged enough on this one, but I guess we're adding more to that, huh? CJ done fucked the YouTube game up, even Tech trying to copy over the top stuff. I know, man, I know. V got no pants, Saints rock hard for CJ, and then Tecton got asthma giving back shots. Well, I am on underwear. Unless you want me to take off my underwear, then is a different ball. This is a different ball game, all right? I don't think I can stand here butt ass naked on stream, all right? That's a pause. There's a huge pause with that one. 100% Tech / saw the thumbnail, dude. Tech is doing some CJ over there. Tech is doing some CJ over there. Like, and here's the thing. I think it's not limited to just them. There's a bunch of YouTubers and slop tubers are applying this stuff. Am I crazy? Have you tried? I hate remaining naked. I'm very uncomfortable. I know some people like to just stay naked in their house. I can't. I used to date this girl that liked to just stay naked. Lucky for me, of course. But for me, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Tech knows ball. That's why he's got funny ass thumbnails. A lot of people do apparently now, huh? Because I think it was Shoe on Head too, when she was talking about the whole drama with Hassan. Like she was talking about here it is, Shoe on Head. Yeah, this is the one.
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama, and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men,
There it is,
and how people were actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hassan just had his biggest meltdown. Hassan's biggest meltdown yet. Shoe on Head has completely mind-broken Hassan. His response to me couldn't be that bad.
Wait, she removed them?
Right?
What an unbearable way to
She removed them. There was one with Tectone. Did she get demonetized because of it or something? Because she also had Tectone here saying Tectone finished on Hassan and other people like that. I forgot the timestamp. Me too. But I think it was this part. I'm pretty sure it was this part. Yeah, it had to be that part. Lucky for me, I feel that though I need some level of clothes too. I'll be honest, with this heat, I just hate clothes, period. I just hate them. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It definitely was in there. Yeah, I think she removed it. She must have edited it out. But anyway, I guess that's a thing. I'll be honest, chat. This knocked the wind out of me. I wanted to react to this one too. But I guess I'll have to do that tomorrow. I'm tired, bro. I really am. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun too, man. Hold on, I guess I have to put it back where it was. There we are. NTE time, let's get it. No, I'm tapped out. I need to go take a shower because I sweated a lot. I feel, sticky. And yeah, I just need to lay down for a bit. Need to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take a shower first, of course. I just got a lot of content from CJ that I might be using on that shower. Pause. It's a joke. It's a joke, Chad. It's a joke. Relax. And yeah, just tapped out and feeling sticky. You bitch. But NTE time tomorrow, let's get it. I can try and do that. Yeah, I can try and do that. But I still gotta do that Nikkei stream. I gotta do that Nikkei stream. Bro, I know. It's a joke. For fuck's sake, it's a joke. But anyway, chat, I really appreciate you. Is anybody up? Now, chat. What if we raided Saintontas? I mean, why not? Can we just raid Saint? Like, I don't know why. I feel like they would send the right message. You know what I mean? You know, it's like we can have disagreements, but you know, we can be cool. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got our boy Sticks. He's up, and yeah. I see you guys tomorrow, chat. I hope I can, because I still have to do some goddamn... you know what? Probably not tomorrow. I don't think I can, actually. Never mind. So I still have to do some... I have work, and I have to start preparing for moving, unfortunately. Tough. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. We had some laughter. We appreciate you, CJ, for giving us... the laughing time, man. We got some good ha-has over there, man.
Yeah, like the dude from the Matrix.
I said, hey, you know what it is, man. But hey, we got our boy Sticks covering for us. So you take off your pants, put a fan on your sack, and then raid Saint. Dude, huge pause. What the fuck? But you know what? Considering the framing you were trying to go with, he would like that. All right. He'd actually like that, right? And come back from Honkai Impact 3rd Depression better than ever. I hear good things about Honkai Impact 3rd. I just can't seem to really get into it, unfortunately. True. Oh, hell no. Well, I mean, if have you been paying attention with the CJ video? I mean, that's what he was trying to say, right? So, all right, I'll leave you guys with good old Sticks. I'll see you guys as soon as possible. Always good to bring some funny content to the community. We appreciate you, baby. We appreciate you. All right, say hi for me. Baby.